The next
and
person.
Then the candle was up his ass. All right. Look, we gotta go live soon. So
okay. Okay. Was it lit though?
What a night! And when the moose went home, holy shit! I didn't know where all that alcohol went.
I want to know where all this delay is coming from.
Are we on? Here?
What delay?
it's me.
Oh shit, we're on. Okay.
Is it me? No, I don't have the window up.
Motherfucker!
It's not me.
Oh God! Here we go. Here's my stupidity. All right, there we go.
I thought it was May.
No, that was my idiocy. Okay. Jesus Christ!
I told you.
I told you it's Tecmo on Tuesday.
Hey everybody, welcome. Dude, look at this. I've been laughing. I laugh nonstop.
Wow. Alan Ford, we waited so long because you've been impatient. We've been reading the chat.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we can see the chat, you guys. That's right, Jim Nicholas.
Jim Nicholas says, "Pat's dogs. The cook is never tired." We might play that video later again.
That's wonderful.
Is that the delay you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. So hey everybody, welcome. It's I'm not even gonna say what time it is because we're super late, but it's the same day though, isn't it? Yeah, April 30th, 2019. Welcome. David Nesdahl.
Hey! Got another guitar to show tonight.
Awesome. The one in the box behind you?
No. That one's going bye-bye. That one's going to a wonderful friend of mine. Of ours. Wonderful friend of ours. But mine. But really it was mine first, but then yours.
It's coming to me. That's coming to me.
On you?
Because I need another guitar. It's coming in me. It's coming right in me.
Oh. I better wipe it off first.
Yuck.
Spray
Jay.
Yes.
Jay. Hey, man.
How's it going, eh?
Good. Great, eh?
Grape ape.
Awesome. Awesome. And Mancuda, Jonathan, great to see you.
The great grape ape. The great pink ape. Good to see everybody in the chat and you guys. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So who do we got? We got Jim Nicholas. I don't know what those emojis are. We got Todd. We got Joe. We got John BL.
Looks like hand fart.
James.
Or if you count his wrench, it's fix hand fart.
Brendan B squared, welcome, dude. Yeah, that's the delay I thought Nesdahl was talking about.
Am I delayed again?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are?
Yeah, but to me, he talks. You don't see anything, and then you see his mouth.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But I mean, there was an actual like echo earlier.
It's not fine.
Well, I mean,
wow. Did you see?
Holy
that?
crap! That was
Did
like
you
a
see
minute.
That?
That was a minute.
He was like this. He was like, "It's not fine." That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm that moron that'll laugh a minute after the joke.
We're just gonna call him Fred Flintstone. That's all.
Fred, your internet sucks.
That's just, he's got the internet of the Stone Age.
What it is, I send a pterodactyl across the room with a signal. It's that little bird that starts pecking out the picture in the stone of what's going on the video screen and flies it into my computer.
And your computer's like a big an elephant. What are those elephants called from the prehistoric ages?
Fudge pachyderms.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's some funny stuff.
Yeah, it's great. No, it's like I'll start on a conversation. I'll be like, "Hey, Fred, we was talking about that 10 minutes ago." Yeah.
Can you swear as Fred?
Barney, you prick! Hey, watch me eat Fred's Pebbles. Barney, my daughter's name is Pebbles. Oh, I meant the cereal.
This is Kissel.
Where are you guys?
Oh man, this is gonna be one of those nights.
Yeah.
Honest, I laughed all day today.
You guys will have already like been, hey, we good? We signed off and I'm still there. Like, are we ready to leave?
Wow.
Man.
Thumbs up, everybody. We got
Stop working, Jay.
68 watching.
Sorry.
26 thumbs ups.
I got to get something done.
And we got
Done that today.
we got 2 copies of Pro Tools.
I've been doing it all day. I got to
And
figure out
doing
how
it,
to
and
send
doing
a,
it, and doing it, and doing it.
a 6 gig file now.
Doing it.
Uh-oh. Is somebody? Oh, I thought somebody was frozen.
You're trying to email 6 gigs?
Well, I have to send an entire Pro Tools session, and it's 6 gigs large. But usually I would like Dropbox or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have enough room in my. I don't have the paid version of Dropbox, which I guess I should have at this point.
Mm-hmm. That's what I have.
Oh, let me use yours.
Hardcore box.
Yeah, I have like 3 gigs available or something. Get more space. Sorry, Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, you know, the more you refer it, the more space they give you.
Yeah, I know, but I ran out of people to send it to.
Oh, that reminds me. Nightbot needs a link to my Dropbox. Yeah. Wow. Hey, Michael Collins. Shark guitar. Yeah, a lot of
Don't say that in front of Johnny Beane.
Huh? What? A lot of people are getting the EVH Shark guitar now.
Michael Collins is not.
Oh. Uh-oh.
A travesty, he says.
Man.
What happened?
What?
I'm just pulling
What?
the chat up now.
Wahapa.
What happened?
So we're gonna have a guest on in a little while, because probably in about I don't know 20 minutes, because we've said nothing since we've been on.
And you mean since we've been on for like years?
Since we've been on. Oh, no. Now that's funny.
Yeah, because it probably like the voice comes 10 minutes, right?
Not only that, but you were just so animated. It was choppy and animated, and you looked like Max Headroom. Max Pink Headroom.
I have a guitar to talk about.
That's very funny. All right, everyone.
Laugh at my misery, why don't you?
Pour on the thumbs ups for our stupidity.
Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe to this idiocy.
Yes.
Tech more on Tuesday. Here are you.
All
What are you
right.
sipping on there?
Yeah.
Thanks for number 3. All right.
John, what are you sipping on?
Today I love this stuff. Rockstar Recovery. This is the closest I've ever been to being a rock star. It's lemonade. It's lemonade energy drink. It's great. 10 calories.
Gotcha.
Tastes like regular lemonade.
I thought you were drinking a what are those things called, man? Those
Beer?
Twisted tea. I thought you were drinking a can of Twisted tea.
Yeah, that's I was drinking Twisted Tampon.
Oh.
You know what's really funny? Back in the I don't drink, but like back in the day, even back then, like I liked a wine cooler back then. Like all my friends would have like beer and shots and right out of the bottle Jack Daniels, and they're like, "What are you drinking, man, Cuda?" And I'm like, a raspberry peach Bartles and James.
Remember those?
Matilda Bay.
Thank you for your support. Remember those commercials?
Yeah. Ed here wants you to try our new cherry grape pampas.
Schlitz. Alan Ford says Schlitz malt. The most carefully pronounced beer in the world is Schlitz.
I got to take a Schlitz.
Years ago, my father's friend had a job reading like commercial ads on like a local radio station or something. And when the Schlitz ad came up, that's what he used as their slogan. And he got fired as soon as the microphone cut off. Like, get out of here.
Nice.
I'm like, the company should have hired him and said, "Hey, that's perfect.
You're on for the rest of your life."
Yep.
Isn't Schlitz like the brand that like is like always on sale at the distributor? Like the really, really cheap to get one?
Do they still make that?
I think you can get Schlitz not at like a grocery store, but next time I go to the beer store / liquor store down here, I'll see if there's Schlitz.
Like a Bevmo.
Yes.
Next time I go to the trailer park looking for crack, I'll ask.
Look in somebody's garbage can. I'm sure there'll be some of those in there.
Yeah,
along with like Lowenbrow. Remember Lowenbrow and what was the other one, man?
Good night. Let it be Lowenbrow. Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
Old Milwaukee. No, that's one. Old Milwaukee.
Tastes as good as its name. Let me tell you something, fellas. It don't get any better than this. Remember those?
What? Yeah.
Old Milwaukee.
Oh.
Tastes as great as their name. And they said, let me tell you something, guys. It don't get any better than this. That was like the thing. It was like
that was their slogan. Don't get any better than this.
20 guys camping around a fire, like roasting steaks or something. You know, like having a male bonding weekend or something. They're nagging wives out of sight. You know, they're like, yeah, back to nature. Let me tell you something, fellas. It don't get any better than this. You know, that's what it was.
Nature and beer. Yeah.
And the boys.
That's right.
Unshaven buddies. Are Harley hogs in nature.
Yeah. Yeah. I watch a lot of like 70s, like on YouTube. Well, here on YouTube, I guess we're on YouTube. There's a lot of you can watch like commercials that people taped way back in the day from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Oh yeah.
And you watch the ones from the 70s. Every other commercial is those commercials. You know.
Oh, you all right there?
Yeah, I'm choking on a pube.
No, it wasn't a pube. It was it was the whole penis. Just the size of a pube.
I got a little tickle in my throat, a testicle. Yeah, no, I don't want Mike's Hard anything in my mouth, actually. Someone brought up Mike's Hard lemonade. I don't want Mike's Hard anything in my mouth.
I used to drink those, and then you drink like 2 of them, and you feel like you're going to get diabetes like instantly. So I stopped drinking them.
I like that sweet stuff. The few times I drink, which is like Super Bowl or World Series week, something like that.
For bedtime.
I'll have something like that.
Well, the problem with drinking something that's sweet like that is you drink it too fast.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're blacked out. You know.
Brendan B. Scratch says diabetes.
If you have diabetes,
that's my other diabetes.
Beatus. What a beatus.
Wilfred Brimley here for diabetes and oatmeal.
What's on tap for tonight? Michael Collins says. I think people want us to move on.
Yeah, they want us off the air. Is what.
Yeah, especially Brian Davies. He wants us to move on, or he's going to move on.
Move on.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can buy Zima again. Well, there's news.
Well, I was hoping to have an email by the end of the day
About something.
about a
birthday
shipping,
gift?
but if it doesn't ship tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to make a phone call. But I should have something by the end of the week. If not,
Oh, awesome.
if not, then
Then you're sending it back.
I'm sending it back before it even ships.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
Yeah.
I have none.
I know. I can tell. You're in a shitty mood.
No, I'm not in a bad mood. It's just I rarely get stressed about certain things, and like I said, I'm just I'm working on some Pro Tool stuff, and I have to email this session. I had to clear out so many like unused files and consolidate stuff, and it gets so every once in a while it gets like, I hope I'm not deleting something that's being used, that type of thing. So my brain is just like in 10 different places at once here.
Right,
That's
right.
Cat. That's a cool name. And we got the dog PA and Princess Cat.
I thought
Don't
it was
you
the
guys
dog.
fight.
The dog puh.
The dog pa.
Yeah. Brendan Butchick says, move the porn. Yeah, I had to make room on my other hard drive. I had to clear out some videos.
You had to make the soft drive a hard drive?
Yeah. Or vice versa. Oh, man, this video, man, I can't delete this one. Let's go buy a new one.
Beaver Banger Bonanza 4. Do I remember? Oh, I like the plot of this one. Yeah.
I like the haircut on that one.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right. So
what?
what do we got? What do we got for tonight?
Well, you've got a box behind you, but you said you're not going to open that.
No, I've already opened it. I pulled it out.
Whip it out.
And I put something else in the box.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
But that is the box I'll be looking for, right?
Yes.
So when I see them say, "Hey, I have a delivery. I think it's a guitar. Let me see the box." No, I don't. I refuse that one. That's not the box I'm looking for.
All right. I'll take it back.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. Brendan Buttcheeks wants to know, what was the first porn I ever saw? He says, I saw Flesh Gordon and Romancing the Bone.
Flash Gordon.
You want to laugh? The first porn I ever saw, I'll actually answer this. I mean, not counting like when your friend had cable and you're trying to watch that broken screen of the Playboy channel.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Scrambled.
yeah, the scrambled channel, and you're like, I think that's a boobie.
I see a nipple.
Hold on, that's a toe, man. Don't jerk off to that. Wait. No, this is kind of funny. My dad rented some porns one night, and like I said, I kind of caught a glimpse of them. You know, this is like back in the day when, like, you know, my internet was new and Blockbuster was still around, or all the mom and pop video rental stores were around. So like having a VCR was a big deal. And I caught a glimpse of like nudity on some cases that he had there. I was like, what are those? These aren't for you. And he locked them up somewhere. And then I heard him watching them in the middle of the night. So after he went to bed, I basically, you know, snuck in with a flashlight and I saw one. I was like, oh, what's this? And I dropped it behind the TV so that he couldn't find it when it was time to return it the next day. But, you know, if he went looking for it and he, like, you know, said, where the fuck is that? You know, I don't know. I didn't touch it. You know, he'd find it behind the TV if you looked hard enough. So I wind up, you know, saying to my mom, oh, I got a bellyache. I can't go to school today. I got to stay home. All right. And of course, I hear my dad stomping around the house. You know, where is it? Where's that video? I got to return that video. And you know, he's asking, did you see that video? I didn't see anything, Dad. I'm sick. I got to go back to bed. So my parents both wound up going to work. And I saw The Devil and Miss Jones. And it was like, it opened all sorts of new doors for me. My balls dropped. My voice got deeper.
All in one sick day.
Yeah, one sick day. And the next few days, my parents were trying to find how the towels got so crusty in the house. But that was my first porn, Devil and Miss Jones.
All right. Right. Jay, you're still working, aren't you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Johnny left to whack off.
Oh,
He's going to find his copy of Devil and Miss Jones.
He's like, wait, I want to relive those happy memories. That was a good movie.
I don't think that's a problem with that. There we go.
No, I don't think so either.
It saw the
the kill.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the chat says. The chat's chiming in. Easy Ride Her, Pumping Irene, A Clear and Present Stranger, Crocodile Blondie. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Erecnophobia.
Oh, here he comes.
Huh? No, I heard that whole thing, man. Come on.
You know,
Robin
kidding.
Hood, remember that
I
one?
know.
Oh, craziness, you guys. Thumbs ups, man. Oh.
82 people watching right now.
Beaning my bean.
Man, that was some story, man.
Oh, I've got a million useless stories that no one wants to hear. This is my outlet for them.
Oh, Tessie, thank you, man. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to wear my Testy Switch shirt today too.
What?
I was going to wear mine today too, but it was full of dog hair.
What are you wearing, Jay? What does your shirt say?
It's my old rap group, Trigonomics, Wisconsin Killers. I'm not joking either.
You had a rap group?
It was a big joke, but back in like 2004, me and a couple buddies did like maybe 4 or 5 songs just as a goof, and it was actually pretty good. Well, for rap, I guess it was good.
Grab your shoes, grab your socks, 22 bagels, cream cheese locks.
No, didn't sound like that.
You ought to do that. That is fucking funny.
Dress up like a rabbi.
Oh my God, 3 rabbis. Oh, that's the Beastie Boys.
The rabbi rap battle. I got so much money, you don't have a shekel. When you was a moil, you just cut off his schmeckle. Great.
Yeah.
Oy vey. Oy vey.
I wouldn't be allowed to do the raps from our stuff. The show would be Johnny's channel would be canceled right quick.
Yo, right quick.
Right quick.
Yo, let me hear it right quick.
Let's hear a line at least.
No.
Was it dirty or just kind of?
Oh, it was like hardcore rap, and that was the funny part about it. And like I said, we would just sit there. I would put together some stuff in Pro Tools, like beats and melody stuff around it, and then me and my buddies would just like sit there for like an hour, and everybody would pick a couple bars to rap over, and we just write. And it was that quick, and I'm thinking this shit ain't hard,
Yeah, all you gotta say is, "Yo, dick, pussy, snot, and shit." What up? That's what you got to do. And that's rap.
Jay walks in a giant room a la 8 Mile and drops the N-word in a pool of black.
What the hell are you saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, John Bolware wants to know, do I have any guitars from Enough's Enough? Does it matter right now? We're talking about rap music.
No, I really don't want to talk about this anymore, actually.
No, me neither. People are asking where they can hear it. I'm not telling you.
I tell you what, I think we should start the show over right now. Johnny.
Mm-hmm. I'm blurry. Man.
Even blurry, your reception's better than mine.
We haven't even said hello to anyone in the chat yet.
And no, John, I don't have any Enough's Enough guitars at the moment, but I do have dibs on one, so sometime down the line.
Awesome.
Hopefully it's the green Kramer.
No, it's the Hollow Flash. The Hollow Flash Beretta. A friend of mine owns it.
Don't you have enough Hollow Flashes?
I love those. I love
those. I know.
Hey, Bozik.
Well, what I'm trying to do is, with all the metal and the Hollow Flash guitars, I'm trying to make a satellite dish so I could get some reception, you know?
Yeah, that'd be great. Hey, Bozik.
The hollow fleshlight guitar?
Which one?
You said the hollow fleshlight guitar?
The Hollow Fleshlight.
Oh, wow.
That would be great, having like a playable fleshlight. Did you guys ever see the Wangcaster? No joke. Did you ever see the Wangcaster?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those things. Yeah.
Those I'm gonna post a photo of it. For those of you that haven't seen a Wangcaster.
Does anyone here have anything constructive to say?
Music Therapy says he's at a red light right now, and he just commented. He said, someone has to come up with country rap. Now, that would be funny and sad at the same time. I'm sure there is something like that somebody's come up with, but, I mean, I'm not a huge – actually, I think if I had to choose between rap and country, I'd rather listen to rap.
Really?
Yes.
At least country, there's great musicians playing.
Oh, there's phenomenal musicians, but it's just the sound of it and the you know, all that, the accents and all. I can't do it.
I just laughed so hard on the inside that snot came out of my nose.
There's, accents and stuff. And
No.
going down the road at 45. My wife tells me, hey, honey, you can't drive. You're drunk.
There was some song on Gene and I went out for lunch, like, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, and there was some country song on, and it was like that pop country, and it just sounded so fake and auto-tuned, and just everything about it was just so phony. I was cringy. I was cringing as I was listening to this crap, you know?
Well, it's the new pop. New country is the new pop and the new metal. All rolled into one.
What is Taylor Swift considered? Because she does both, right?
Yeah, she's considered pop by most people, but she started country.
Yeah.
People just tuned into the chat and they're like thinking, oh, they're probably talking Metallica or something. It's like, so tell me about Taylor Swift.
What did she start out with? I heard that the reason why she got famous is because her father is a banker and he has millions and millions and millions of dollars and bought her fame.
Is he single?
Oh my God. The video sucks. The video sucks when our biggest fan, Vinny5150, says, yo, this sucks.
Oh boy.
I think he's just referring to like either country or rap or country rap.
Well, I thought it was funnier when he said it sucked.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you're country, you have to do it with a drawl, so it's kind of like, hi now, this sucks.
Hold on, there's a guitar question.
Here?
Brendan Buttcheeks asks, any of you guys played any Tone City pedals? I have not.
I have not either.
I have not.
Not me.
Okay,
Okay.
back to the conversation.
Yeah. So the Wowcaster,
Oh no.
No. All right, let's talk about guitars. Let's talk guitar.
the Wangcaster is a guitar.
Yeah, no.
The Wang Chung caster?
The Wangcaster.
Johnny, how was the reception of your how to restring Floyd Rose go?
I don't know. The reception? Oh no, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
Alan Ford wants to know how I like the EMGs and the Red Beach guitar. I liked them. I'm not an EMG guy, but it sounded good. But now I don't own that guitar anymore, so it doesn't matter.
I will let you know in a week how I like the EMGs in that guitar.
Awesome. Hey, Michael Smith. Hey, dude.
The captain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
He's got to get a sailor hat or something, you know.
Yeah, one of those. No, a captain's hat.
He has
captain.
one.
The white captain's hat. Well, he should wear it all the time.
He should wear.
Man,
Oh, that's right. He does have one.
I bit
does
my
have
tongue. I bit my tongue earlier, and I gotta tell you, it hurts so much right now, but it bled like I was shot. It bled so much.
Shot.
I was
Well, wait
shot.
till-
I was shot in the tongue.
Wait
It
till
hurt.
later tonight. Wait till later tonight when I pound your throat full of cock.
Oh my goodness. the guy has one energy drink, and you can't contain him.
Holy crap!
Rockstar Recovery. It's the best energy drink ever.
I changed my mind, dude. You're not getting that guitar now.
Change the address to mine.
I love it.
So Music Therapy says, isn't Taylor Swift the new Eddie Van Halen? At least I think I read that somewhere, or
Yeah.
maybe Rick Beato. I think it was more of like influential power at this point. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like
It was.
Nothing to do with her talent. Nothing to do with her talent.
no, or guitar, anything like that. It was just like, is she influencing people like, you know, younger generation to like pick up the guitar or do anything like that? I guess.
Totally.
Yeah.
If you look at the market right now, in all seriousness, no joke, Taylor Swift is the biggest influence on selling guitars right now because young girls are starting to pick up acoustics.
Yeah.
And no one else is influencing like that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could say like Joe Bonamassa, maybe, John Mayer, maybe, not like Taylor Swift.
Joe Bonamassa.
Joe Bonamassa.
There was another question on here. Bozique asks, has anyone tried the mounted on Floyd that retrofits Tunematic pole posts? I think it's called the Floyd Rose FXR.
Yes, it wasn't. It was on just a random guitar. I played one. It feels like a real Floyd. It's great.
I saw an installation video on one, and I was like, "Wow, that's really cool." And I forget. This was a little while ago that I saw the video, but whoever it was said that it felt great. So,
Felt great.
felt great.
I feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I saw one. Actually, Floyd Rose himself showed me one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So it was cool. It was cool. This was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
If any of you guys or girls are friends with Sean Silas, he's got a guitar with one of those on it. He'll tell you.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's got a Zematis.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have some lettuce and Zematis on that sandwich.
Now hold the Zematis, man. Hold it.
Bacon, tomatoes, and tomato.
AI Gaming, I'm just going to respond to you real quick. He said, this is horrific. That means the next gen will sound like Taylor Swift. The world is effing doomed. I'm sure some of them, but think of it this way. If a small handful or a small percentage start playing guitar and that's what they know, and then all of a sudden they hear Eddie Van Halen or somebody else that like actually can play guitar, like, whoa, what is this? And maybe
Yeah,
that
it's all
inspires them to
okay.
continue. So, I mean, at least people are playing instruments.
That's right. If that's their into playing guitar, then why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
and you
same
know
thing
what?
with music. Like you get into rock and roll music, it might be, you know, for me, it was like Rush and Van Halen when I first, well, actually Rolling Stones, I think was like the first rock and roll that I heard.
I was gonna say I didn't know Van Halen was Russian.
Russian Van Halen, right?
Oh, Rush and Van
Rush
Halen.
and Van Halen.
Come
But then, like,
Helen.
it's like a gateway, you know, it's a gateway. I heard Rolling Stones, then, you know, my brother got me into some heavier stuff, and the next thing you know, it's Metallica, Pantera, Meshuggah. So, you know, as long as, you know, some of these younger kids maybe start playing, they get into some cooler stuff, you know.
Just the idea that, I mean, you hit on something, Jay. Just the idea that they're picking up an instrument right now means that somewhere along the thousands of Taylor Swift wannabes will be some rebellious Lita Ford-esque girl, you know, who will just want to do a different sound. And that'll lead to different sounds, probably back to a heavier sound, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all about being inspired by somewhere, and the good ones are the ones that end up nothing like their inspirations. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Yngwie's biggest influence was Paul McCartney, he said.
I was about to say, what?
Love me do.
Do be do.
Just the idea to have people playing is great.
Mm-hmm.
We're in such an age of nobody plays anything now.
Mhm.
Well, that's why I'm really excited for Guitar Center to open up in North Myrtle Beach next week. A week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Just because, like, I'm hoping that it gets kids around this area, you know, interested in playing music. And I can't wait to bring Ellie just to walk in and have her look and see all these musical instruments around. Be like, what the heck? You know?
Yep.
Not that I really plan on buying anything from Guitar Center, but I'm just saying.
Isn't Taylor Swift the one that writes songs about like every guy that's burned her? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I doubt she writes her own material. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it.
Hmm.
Am I wrong?
I think she probably does.
I think she writes her own material. It's all about ex-boyfriends.
Well, writing some lyrics and writing songs are two completely different things.
Well, I mean, if you listen to the chord progressions, I think she does write the songs.
Well, there's a what is it? Remember that video that came out? Somebody like took like a lot of famous songs, and it was like to a T, like the chord progressions.
Oh.
And,
It was it was all the same chord progression, right?
mhm. Same chord progression, the tempo. That's one big thing too. Certain hit songs are within, you know, a certain tempo, and it's all the same crap, man.
Like Justin Bieber writes his own song. You know Justin Bieber writes his own songs because he's sitting there like with a pad and paper and he's like, okay, lyrics, baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 oh. This ain't rocket science.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. Clayton James Hicks. It's not Telecaster Tuesday today. It's Bullshit Tuesday.
Yeah. It's Tasty Turd Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
Not bullshit. Bring crackers.
If everybody, you know what? It'd be so funny if we could talk about our little chat that we had on Messenger earlier. That would be really entertaining.
I don't even remember what that was about.
Good. Neither do I.
yeah.
Forgot already. Hey, John
Oh
Bulwer,
my
what's up? Man?
gosh. Hey, Boner Jams. Then
You're a
came
cunt.
out What?
That's gone.
Dental Dam.
Shauna Marie Sings. Krellbar. Nieces?
Happy Tuesday, Boner.
Happy Boner Tuesday.
But no, as far as the chord changes, I think maybe you're talking about, Jay. I can tell you what those changes are. There's a million songs with those same changes, and I can name you two songs right now.
I can play one. I can play one.
Wait. Okay, what is it? Wait.
I can't play with this thumb anymore. It's DCG, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. And I don't know. Why don't you say it?
I'm trying to think. Huh? Michael Smith just sent me something. I'll name you two songs. One is called "When I Come Around" by Green Day, and the other is called "So Lonely" by the Police. They're both the same changes, and there's a million other songs with those same 4 chords or whatever. And I think that's the video that Jay was talking about.
Yeah, it had them like had the audio like cut up in like I don't know if it was Pro Tools or something else, and it just kept going here, there, the next song. And I was like, holy crap! It's the same chord progression, same tempos. The formula for writing a hit song. I think that was like, you know.
Yeah, it's those same chords, and the thing is, you guys were talking about New Country earlier. A lot of those songs, it's the exact same progression,
but with an accent.
Yeah, with a drawl.
You know what? It's not even just the accent, because listen, I live in South Carolina. I know all about people with that Southern accent. It's like that forced accent, that fake accent that they put on, that makes it just like, oh, stop it, you know, just stop it.
How are y'all doing tonight?
Still waiting for it.
It's auto-tune with an accent.
Here it is.
Am I that fucking far behind?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Wait. There it is.
That's a great song, Far Behind by Candlebox.
Oh my god.
Is it the same chords?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
Fuck this show again.
Oh, Krellbar's got to drop the kids off at the pool.
Nice.
The Cosby Kids.
Is it a Jello pudding pop?
Hold on, here comes Rudy.
Oh no.
I wanted the pink hat to look like Dumb Donald.
What was the son's name again?
Ennis.
Anus?
No, not his real son. In the.
It was Theo.
Oh, Theo.
Oh,
Theo.
That's right.
Theo, I want to talk to you about your homework you didn't do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. All right, why don't you, John, show us how many guitars you have? You have two? You have two
I have one
guitars to show?
guitar tonight.
Oh, well, I guess then you'll go last.
Oh, hey, wait a second.
And we have a guest coming on that's going to
Well, yeah, he should have been on already. Didn't you
Wait a
send?
second.
Did you send
John.
him the invite?
John,
we haven't even started yet.
the Sammy
on.
guitar. The Sammy guitar, right? The one that you showed?
Right?
Does it have yours? Does it have black pickups or zebra pickups?
Mine has, and it's been switched because the owner before me, I think the owner before me had something else in it. I think.
Let me see. I might have a picture. I might have a picture.
I was watching live at a net, of course, like I always do. And I was like, oh, it's got the zebra pickups in there. I couldn't remember if yours had the zebras or not.
Mine doesn't. I don't think. I think mine has
Yours has black.
black EMGs. Is that what's in it now?
No.
No, it's not
Black.
EMG.
No, they're not. No, they're.
That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Probably Seymour
Black
Duncan.
Duncans.
Guitars, you guys, guitars.
But those aren't the original pickups that were in that.
Did Sammy have the zebras originally installed?
Sammy's might have. I don't know. The guy I got it from had a different pickup in it that might have been zebras, maybe.
Now, Jay, you got to remember that this guitar was a guitar that Sammy never picked up.
No, I know, but that's
mine
what I'm saying. But
Sammy
you said that they were both built for him like identical, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know if original, like you said, you know.
Yeah, mine was built as a backup.
Yeah.
Or I think like he liked the one he was playing and they made him another one for touring. And before he picked it up, him and, Grover Jackson had a fallout. And then he started covering up the Jackson name on his.
That's not in his book, is it?
No.
So he throws Eddie under the bus, but doesn't explain why.
Well, who cares about that one guitar? I mean, no one else other than us.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sammy never actually owned the one I have.
The bitch.
But he could have. It was made for him.
Okay,
And James
so
Gum, you are correct. He says you can't watch Live Without a Net too many times. That is correct.
as my audio is delayed, could someone else show the video on YouTube that I want to show?
Oh, your audio is fine, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, your audio's fine. Your video's not.
so what do you think? Should I show that video on YouTube?
Shut it.
All right. Hold on. Okay, this is related to tonight's show and tell guitar. This is related to tonight's show and tell guitar that I brought on. You guys have seen this before. For those of you guys that and Johnny takes me off.
No, you're not off.
Oh, okay. I want them to spotlight this, but
Oh, Johnny.
and Johnny has left the room.
God.
Anyway, all right, I'll keep talking. For those of you guys that remember, a couple weeks ago, I told the story of Cinderella, the 80s band Cinderella. And back in the 80s, before they got a record deal, they were kicking around Philly, and they got an opportunity to do a TV commercial, a local Philly TV commercial for a hot dog stand that sold chili dogs called Pat's Chili Dogs. So they wrote an original song for this chili dog stand in exchange for free chili dogs as much as they wanted after concerts. And they figured, okay, this commercial is going to go on TV. It'll probably be on our local MTV. So technically, our band Cinderella will be on MTV. And we'll have like a catchy little jingle for them. Mm-hmm. So they wrote this song for Johnny. Could you spotlight this real quick? Mm-hmm. So they wrote this song for Pat's Chili Dogs, and this is the band Cinderella. For those of you guys that have not seen it or heard our running joke on the show,
It's gonna get flagged. That makes me not want a hot dog.
okay, so it never gets old. So it's been a fun running joke on the show since we were talking about that, about the commercial itself and the whole Cinderella thing, and the little in things like Tom is for some reason feeding some little kid his hot dog. I don't know who that kid is. I don't know if he knows that young boy
It's
or
you.
where his parents are, but he's stuffing a hot dog in his mouth. Kind of weird, kind of creepy. The cook is never tired. That guy looks like he's 24/7 on cocaine. So, yeah, of course he's never tired. And most importantly, that was an early incarnation of Cinderella, and one of the band was vegan. So when they're stuffing hot dogs in the mouth, if you look close, one of them, even for the commercial, refused to eat a hot dog.
Wait a second.
So he just has an empty bun stuffing
Wait a
in
second.
his mouth.
Veganism was a thing back then?
Even back then, like, it must have been like the biggest loser in the band. It's like, we got to
I'm not
get
eating that, bro.
guy, man. He's a vegan.
We can't go there, bro. I'm vegan. I can't go there. Can't eat
Listen, man, we're going to get our band on MTV. You got to take a bite of hot dog, even if you don't chew it. No, man, it's against my morals, dude. Yeah, we need a new drummer. We need a new drummer. So anyway, long and short of it. So we have this, you know, Pat's Dogs thing that we've, you know, you'll notice in the chat, some guys love talking about the Pat's Dogs commercial. You know, Pat's Dogs. And there I am again, fucking everything. So if you look hard at the commercial, you'll see that Tom Kiefer is playing a Ibanez Iceman with Van Halen stripes on a red Ibanez Iceman. And, you know, I thought that was like the craziest guitar in the world. And I wound up getting a message from a buddy saying, John, you know that Iceman that Tom is playing in that commercial? I have that. I said, what? So long and short of it, this guitar walked into my buddy's booth at a guitar show from some young kid. And he said, yeah, you know, my uncle was friends with Cinderella back in the 80s. And Tom gave him this guitar from some hot dog commercial and playing concerts before they became famous. And my uncle gave it to me, or my dad gave it to me, and, you know, for me to learn guitar. But I don't want to learn guitar on this thing. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show and tell guitar is Tom Kiefer from Cinderella's red Ibanez Iceman from the Plugs commercial.
That's cool.
Wow, man.
Well, you can actually see where the stripes used to be.
Yeah, the stripes were peeled off since then. But the stripes were peeled off, but there's a lot of things about this guitar that are real distinct. For starters, if you look close at the commercial, obviously, you know, you can see lines where the stripes were. He had, like, you know, white Van Halen stripes that have since peeled off. But it's also like a homemade red finish, like a rattle can kind of cheap finish. And then if you look at the commercial, he put a white pickup in and kept the stock pickup and then replaced the jack with this big fucking thing.
Hey, that's the Pat Dogs guitar.
That is the Pat's Dogs guitar. Pat's Dogs!
Is there any like any hot dog grease or like burger or like hot dog bun crumbs on there or anything?
Yeah, that vegan drummer stuffed enough hot dogs in his mouth that weren't made of beef or pork, but he wouldn't do that. But there you go. So here's the back of it. It's missing the cavity covers, which I'm trying to find a place to cut them for me. I think this one may be like a standard Gibson cover. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that probably will work. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of just need a pickup cover for this cavity. But there you go. Tom Kiefer of Cinderella's Pat's Dogs hot dog commercial guitar. Only on this show would you find something like that, right?
I thought I was gonna have a baby during that whole speech. Holy crap!
Now, Jonathan, when you grab that guitar out of the case, do you always like Pat's Dogs as you're like opening it?
If I had a nickel for how catchy that fucking jingle is, I mean, it really is just fucking catchy. I was excited to get this. And again, cool. Played for like early Cinderella concerts before they got their record deal when they were kicking around Philly. So I'm going to have Tom sign it at one point.
Gonna have him have him sign it in mustard.
Uh-huh.
So you realize if the internet was around back then, they would have never gone anywhere, because once that commercial goes out, it's like they'd be a laughing stock. You know what I mean? That's the difference between bands that came up then. They could get away with doing stuff like that and still make it. I mean, think of Pantera, right? If the internet was around when Pantera's first album, the one before when they got signed, what was it called? Like Power Metal or something?
When they were a hair band.
They were a hair band. I mean, if that, the first time I saw Pantera, it was just like, these guys are heavy metal. Like, oh my God. But if everybody at the time knew about their previous album and what they looked like and the music, they would have never got far, because I'm like, oh, these guys are, but it's just amazing the difference between the internet age to back then.
Mm-hmm. Well, plus that Pat's Dogs commercial. I mean, that was a local commercial. So like wherever they were, it's like they were on MTV, but that commercial was only shown like in like one little area.
Yeah, and it's not like Ricky Rackman.
He's big.
And it's not like Ricky Rackman came onto Headbangers Ball and said, "I got a tape for you guys tonight," and popped it in, and we're like, they would have just got trashed if that happened.
It would have been like Winger on Beavis and Butthead. Oh no! Oh no!
Yep.
Someone found that.
Whose idea was this freaking commercial? The drummer would be like, "That's why I didn't eat a hot dog. I told you."
You guys ate all those hot dogs. God's punishing you.
Well, here's a screenshot. I mean, it's blurry, but here's the guitar in the video.
Yeah.
So
like
you can see
notice
see there's stripes.
The jack, you can see the jack has changed to that big silver jack.
Mm-hmm.
And the pickup is the white. It's hard to see in that photo, but the pickup's changed to a white what is it, Duncan?
It's probably a DiMarzio.
Oh, no, it's DiMarzio PAF.
Mm-hmm.
DiMarzio PAF. So, and what's really cool about this thing, I think this is I think it's a 300, or I'm pretty sure it's a Iceman 300. Is the nut on these things? This is so cool. Check this out. The nut is half bone, half brass. How cool is that?
Hey, the PAF in that
Wow.
guitar stands for Poop After Franks. That's my dad joke for the night. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be here all night.
Half dogs. There you go.
No, the P would stand after Pat's.
The P would definitely be for Pat's.
Pat's after. Let's ask the chat. What would the F stand for?
Farts. It's a chili dog. Farts. Definitely farts.
Pats and farts. Pats and Franks. Frank. What is it? Franks and beans. Beans. What is it?
Franks and beans. Beans and Franks.
Frank and beans.
But you know what's funny? It's as a guitar, it's nice. It's really nicely broken in.
That looks like a great guitar. That looks like a really nice guitar.
It is. It plays great. I mean, and the PAF obviously is a better sound, for the 80s stuff. But the neck is like so smooth and glossy. I don't know if they sanded it again and painted it again or whatever. But comparative to like, the roughed up front, where it's like just red stripes peeled off, obviously big, but it has that nice broken feel.
You should put a bun around the horn on the bun.
You put yellow fret markers.
Needs yellow pickups.
That'd be so funny if I just had a bun here,
I'm saying around that bottom horn right there.
Oh, totally.
Put a bun right there.
There's got to be a guitar strap out there with hot dogs like all over it.
Oh, that's funny. If anyone sees one, turn me on to it.
Are you sure that's the original color? Is that the original color of the guitar?
I don't think
to
so.
me, it looks like the whole thing was repainted at one point.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, because this is definitely like refin. Totally, it's a bad red refin. I think they originally didn't even make them in red that early.
I think they were black, just black actually. I think just in black.
Most of them were black, but I've seen like an old blue one. I don't know. The neck is like really smooth, so maybe they did just a better job with it. But everything else, it's like underneath it is like gray primer. If you look close, there's some chips.
Gray Poupon?
Gray Poupon primer.
I always like chips with my hot dogs.
Yes, and pickles.
Yeah, that guitar, that was definitely, it was refinished. It was repainted and refinished. That neck pickup, that's an original?
The neck pickup is original, yeah.
Is there a butterfly on it?
There's some sort of symbol on that. Yeah, it is a butterfly.
It's a butterfly. Yeah, because Ibanez had pickups. They're called like super 80's or something.
Super 70s.
Super 70s, and yeah.
There you go.
And it had a little butterfly.
And those pickups sound amazing, by the way.
The PAF sounds better.
Well, Super 70s pickups, a lot of people put them in their Shark replicas. They sound great.
I mean, it's not a bad sound on the neck. You know what it is? I'm a bridge player, so...
You play bridge?
Huh. I play bridge and pinochle.
Gin rummy.
This is funny. Bozique says, I know a local guy who owns a pro audio shop who bought a member of Cinderella's 1991 Porsche Carrera. I don't know what's cooler, that or a Tom Keeper's guitar. It's close. Well, I'll tell you, in 1991, Cinderella definitely had to sell their Porsches. And Butt Cheeks wants to know what year it is. 78.
Yeah.
Halface says he's invisible. What did you ask? Did you ask a question?
Hey, Halface. Yeah. Also, what you can do is if you have a question for either Dave or Jay or me or Jonathan, you can tag one of us in your question, and for whoever that person is, it'll show up orange.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to see if you tag a question. I mean, we try to catch what's in the chat like all the time.
So the thing is, for them to tag us, we have to make sure that we're actually in the chat. So we have to actually type something to show that we're actually here. So since I just typed hi, anybody that writes my name after that, it'll highlight.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a cool guitar. I mean, Cinderella, Pat's Dog's cool, but just in general, that's a great. That's a great guitar, man.
Thank you, man. I thought you guys in the chat would enjoy seeing this one, considering the Pat's Dogs being a running joke on the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alan Ford, just fire away, man. I'll answer the questions. I just got to be able to see them. That's all. Yes, same harmonica bridge as the Shark. Yeah, absolutely, Jim Nicholas.
Johnny, you've got a question from Brady Bunda. Didn't Ed have a Super 70s in the Shark?
Yep.
Although he spelled it Supper 70s. Is that a frozen TV dinner? Supper 70.
TV dinners.
Remember that music? Splits.
Remember that music video, TV Dinners by ZZ Top?
TV dinner.
Had the alien coming out of the little foil of the dinner.
ZZ Top.
Yeah, that was cool.
Michael Smith said the hot dog guitar strap is on Amazon.
Thank you, Michael Smith. I'll look at that link later.
Now you have to buy it for him. Yeah.
Now you got to pick it up.
Johnny, Jimmy Cog waiting for his invite.
Okay. All right, let's see.
So while you're inviting him, I'll show this thing off. So let me unzip first. Unzip.
Jimmy, do I have you on Facebook?
Keep talking. Can you
Spotlight Dave.
Put me on Spotlight while you talk so it doesn't go to you. No? Okay.
Huh? Well, no. I have different windows open.
Present.
Hi, kids. So I got it. I got the guitar.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that color.
oh yeah. That's
It's
a
beautiful.
it's like a
It's-
pearl blue.
It's called Bodie Blue, and he named it after his kid Bodie. But yeah, it's like a pearl blue silver.
That's
Wow.
beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Ha!
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
It's incredulous, man. It's incredulous.
Look at the chrome on that thing.
Yeah,
Great
man.
guitar. Yeah, it just came today, and it's what. a
Dave, let's see the
wonderful
back.
guitar.
Nice.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, why not?
Very
So
cool.
yeah, it's everything. It's every bit as good as the other one.
As far as the neck and everything about it.
This neck is a little bit thicker than the other one, but still very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's still very small, but it has a little bit of shoulders. So like on the edges, it's a little bit thicker there.
Oh, two.
But
That's
still,
great. You bought another guitar? No.
no, she knew about it. She knows about it. Yeah.
Hear a bunch of dishes in the background.
Alan
No,
Ford wants to know
no.
if there's any difference in the sound.
Oh.
Yes, because this is 2 humbuckers and the other one is a humbucker and 2 single coils. The humbuckers sound very similar. They're all DiMarzio transitions, which are humbuckers that DiMarzio made for Steve Lukather, and they sound great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the reason why I wanted this guitar is because I wanted one with each pickup configuration.
Mm-hmm. So that means there's another one on the way.
No, I have the purple one. The purple one has the humbucker and 2 singles.
Isn't there one with EMGs?
No, I don't want that. No, and they don't make it with EMGs anymore. Those are older models.
Oh man, David Ennis, thank you, man. Thank you, David. Swanson's, Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce? Yeah. See, there you go. See, you tag everybody. There it is.
Todd A.K. Soda Pop came up with a great drinking game. Every F-bomb I drop, you take a shot. Go.
That's why my rum is empty. That's why.
Jay's already playing. Half the chat is playing. Half the chat is like, half the chat's totally blitzed already, and they're like, thumbs up.
Right.
Thumbs up. 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 Up.
Trying to stand up.
Leave a thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, Jimmy Carr asked if he can come on Friday night instead of tonight because he's got to go.
Oh,
Jimmy
okay.
Carr.
He can't stay up.
I was gonna tell you guys after the show, but Cameron Brown needs to reschedule. So he was gonna come on this Friday, but he's got to reschedule.
So
Okay.
Jimmy can have his spot.
Yeah.
We'll put them in touch and have them work it out.
Yeah. I'll come on Friday if you take my Monday or my Saturday.
Can you take my shift?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm texting Sammy Hagar now that he can't come on Friday. We're too booked.
Yeah, tell him he's got. We'll get back to him when we're ready for him.
He wants to promote his book. It's bullshit.
Hey, Howie.
Howie.
There he is. There's Howie.
Talking about promoting. Hey, Howie. Talking
Howie's
about
like,
promoting, man. Whenever I see like a post now from like, because the Circle's on tour, it's always like Sammy's Beach Bar Rum is right there, man.
Mhm.
And he's got the Sammy's Beach Bar Rum tour van or tour bus, I should say.
tour van.
Dordovan.
Swerving all over the
Sorry.
road.
So I was used to it being in a van, but
Who is this Dordovan?
Mm-hmm. But you know, he's not in there.
no, but I was telling Jeannie, was it last night or the night before? I was like, man, if he ever went out with Van Halen again, that would be poo-pooed so fast. And then I told her a story, like Sammy talks about in his book from the 2004 tour. They told him he couldn't wear any Cabo Wabo t-shirts.
That's bullshit.
So he's like, all right, fine. So he went and got a tattoo was on his right arm. A Cabo Wabo, the same logo that was on his shirts on his arm. And he's like, if you notice on all those shows, my sleeve is rolled up to show off the tattoo. I'm like, damn.
That's
I mean, I get it. You know, you don't want to be like, I mean, it's cool to promote your own companies and stuff, but it should be about the band. And unless you're going to give the rest of the guys a cut of any kind of sales that happened during that time period, hey, do that on your own time.
That's right.
I get it.
Yeah, but you know what? On counterpoint, I don't see a problem like helping out your bandmates promote other stuff. I mean, you're out there. It's your bandmate. Do them a favor. What's the big deal? It's not hurting your band.
Yeah, but I think if you heard about the whole controversy with like the actual Cabo Wabo Cantina, because originally they were all 4 partners. And if you listen to, I listened to Sammy's book, I didn't read it, but he talks about how at first, you know, after a couple of years or whatever, it lost a lot of money and stuff. And long story short, Sammy ended up buying the other guys out. And then Sammy really busted his ass to get it to where it is. And he said to this day that especially Eddie and Alex think that like he did it intentionally, like he bought it from them just so he could almost like steal it, you know.
Grover Jackson did that.
Huh?
Grover Jackson did that to Charvel.
So there you go.
Yeah, Wayne Charvel had Charvel back in like the late 70s. Grover Jackson comes on, he's working for him, and Grover keeps saying like, yeah, you know, Wayne, it's really lucky we broke even this month. We're really doing bad. Sales are down. I don't know, man. And Wayne's like, geez, is the business going that bad? And Grover's like, well, it doesn't seem to be growing that well. Damn. You know, you might even consider taking on a partner or selling out. Yeah, if I could just find someone. Well, you know, for the right price, I mean, I would take a risk. Would you, Grover? You would do that? Yeah. And meanwhile, Grover's like hiding receipts and stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and once it was bought out, all of a sudden it just blew up. Like all of a sudden, all the records were right. All the books weren't being cooked, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But according to Sammy, that wasn't at all what happened. It was just he had more control to be able to like, hey, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. When you have 4 partners in something, hey, we need to dump 20 grand in. Well, I don't know about that. So you could see how when one, especially Sammy, like everything that he's involved with, he's successful. So you can see how he would just like take over and be like, you know what, this is what has to happen. I'm going to spend this much money, and now it's successful. So,
and you know, like during that voting of, hey guys, should we put 20 more grand into new signage? You know, like Alex says, whatever Eddie wants.
yeah,
You have 2 votes against you, you know.
Yeah, so Sammy ended up buying the rest of the guys out, and they're still, I guess they're still pissed about it.
I'd still love to see them go out together again.
Oh, of course.
Give them back their piece, whatever it takes.
And I think, you know, that comment that Sammy made on the Howard Stern show about when Howard mentioned Sammy doesn't like Dave and stuff, and Sammy was like, oh, I like Dave. I got no problem with Dave. The second he said that, I'm like, oh, man, stop it. Stop it.
Full of shit.
Yeah, you're full of shit. You just want to kind of like ease the tension and be like, if they hear this, oh, that'd be cool. We'll do a joint tour together. But that's, yeah. I think Sammy's playing the game right now. I don't blame him. I really think he honestly wants to be friends with, especially Eddie again.
Well, who wouldn't want to be friends with Eddie? Come on.
I want to be friends with Eddie.
Eddie Van Halen's like the most popular man on the planet.
Well, that's not why Sammy wants to be friends with him, because he's Eddie Van Halen. It's just, I think Sammy is, you know, some people look at like their past relationships with people and they're more sentimental and all this stuff about it. And I think Sammy really feels that. He thinks that, you know, he remembers that time with he and Eddie as like being super close, best friends.
But he stabbed Eddie in the back.
That means something. Oh, let's be honest. Sammy was booted out of that band in a shitty way.
That's true. I agree with that.
So you can point fingers at everybody, but it starts with post balance, you know. And
Well, how was he booted out in a shitty way? How was he booted out even? Did he leave or was he fired?
well, that's the thing. Eddie never really the reasons Eddie gives. Remember, like back in
that Sammy didn't want to work. The band wanted to work, and Sammy
this and that, which I think is like a bunch of crap. I think that after that tour, on Sammy's account was, hey, Alex had a bad neck. Eddie needed surgery. Let's rest up, take some time off. I just had a kid. And the band and Eddie and Alex were like, no, we want to keep doing stuff. And the whole management came in with the idea of doing the best of. So they got Dave back involved. And that was kind of a slap in the face. At least they should have told Sammy ahead of time. You know, like, hey, we're doing this best of. We're going to have Ross material on it. You know, we're going to be contacting with him. But according to Sammy, he was never told anything like that.
And you know what? You know, Eddie says that Sammy doesn't want to work. Okay, you know what? After a lot of touring and stuff, everyone needs a little rest period to, you know, recharge those batteries and that creative juice. And the fact is, Sammy's a workaholic.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff he does now.
Yep.
Holy hell!
He's worked ever since that. He's worked ever since Van Halen ended with him.
Mm-hmm.
More than Eddie has, by far.
Yeah, I agree.
And believe me, I wish Eddie would do more work lately. The fact is, though, as fans, we're all dying to see some Van Halen in some way just come out. Sammy or Dave or whatever. Just somebody go on tour.
Well, I mean, you got to give Sammy credit. Him and, you know, they're still playing Van Hagar material live.
Oh, sure.
So.
Oh, I give Sammy a lot of credit. I want to see Eddie out there with somebody. Like everyone else.
I just don't think he's healthy. I don't think it's going to happen.
I'll take a studio record.
Well, I'd rather have a record than a damn tour.
Yeah.
AI Gaming says, I joined late, but did anyone address what Dave said about a tour in his latest podcast?
No, because I haven't heard the podcast.
I haven't heard it either. What did he say?
I heard one tiny thing about it. And he mentioned, what did he say? He was rehearsing for something. I don't know, with Dave, it's difficult, man. He's very hard, like he's almost like encrypted in so many ways, and very cryptic. That's the better word.
Cryptic.
Where he says so much but doesn't say very much. So
Right.
said it's up on YouTube. I'll have to go. Is he wearing the bunny suit? Is that the one you're talking about, AI Gaming?
There was an episode that dropped like yesterday or something. I haven't heard it either, but I'm sure Eddie Trunk will talk about it. And there's a channel that posts just small clips of stuff, and I'm subscribed to them, so I'll probably hear it tonight.
Because didn't he say something that on Super Bowl Sunday, Dave wanted to go to some studio to rehearse or do something? And he's talking about this past Super Bowl. So that was February. So I didn't watch the entire thing. I just saw a clip. So
I want to know if he's rehearsing with Vi or with Van Halen or someone else.
Good question.
Because
I don't know.
last-
I don't think it would be with Vi, because Vi is pretty. He's pretty good on Instagram and even, you know, on Facebook. He talks about stuff that's coming up all the time. So
And
Yeah,
he's
but you know
got
what?
stuff coming up.
That show of DLR band, the old reunion of the skyscraper band at Hollywood Bowl. I mean, that kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, no, it didn't. It came out of what, the 30th anniversary or something like that of the Eat 'Em and Smile record.
Something like that.
And you know, they owed us a show. They owed the fans a show, because the first time they tried to do it, it was canceled because there was too many people for the club.
I was there. It was packed. No one would leave. The fire department is saying, okay, if half you people don't leave, we're going to shut it down and nobody's going to see a show. Maybe like 5 people walked out. Nobody. I wasn't leaving.
Nobody's gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'd have my ear against the outside of the building with a glass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They were on stage already. The curtain was about to open, and the fire department's like, "That's it. We're done."
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing is, if the fire department wanted people to leave to get the show on, they should have left.
Yeah.
They should have lit a match.
So,
Hey.
go ahead, Johnny.
Fleetwood Sack. Oh, can I say something? Okay.
Yes.
No.
All right. I don't know. Yeah,
Doc?
what Fleetwood Sack is here.
That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name. I love that. Hey,
What's up?
real quick, 2 questions from the chat that I missed earlier. You guys just listen to Dirty Looks from the old days. We've talked about them. I'm a huge fan. I've worn a Dirty Looks shirt on the show before. I love them. Very underrated band. The Heinrich, the lead singer, Heinrich Ostergood or something, he died. So that breaks my heart. And second question from Jim Nichols. Was the Ibanez Iceman style body made by Ibanez before Paul Stanley started using them in '77? It was an existing body already, yes. Paul Stanley, if you ask him, he's already said on record that he changed the whole thing, that the only thing similar is a slight, similarity to the body. That's not true. They took an Iceman, customized it for Paul, and he made some tweaks, and that's your PS10. But yeah, the Iceman body was already in existence. Paul just liked the shape of it, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, I like your Iceman.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that too. I think it's cool.
I like it better than I thought I would. I have a Fireman. I have an Ibanez Fireman, like a custom Ibanez Fireman in like screaming neon yellow. And that was the first time I played that body. I never had an Iceman. And then I got this and I was like, wow, these are very fucking cool guitars.
Mm-hmm.
How cool.
Well, thank you.
What's Frank? Franken cool.
Franken Beans.
Frank. Man, that's a Franken.
Frankenfurter.
Franken.
Hot dog wiener Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Smith. Michael, of course, Michael. I hear a lot of chewing.
Sorry, that's me. I haven't eaten all day, and now I got to eat before we go to bed.
Dave, what are you eating? It sounds super crunchy.
Cheerios, just dry Cheerios.
Yeah, that's the worst cereal to eat dry.
No, they're not. Well, I can't. I have to have something, and I can't eat anything big.
That's not what you said last night.
But I wasn't talking about you either, Jay.
I like them hard and crunchy.
Oh my gosh.
Chocolate Cheerios.
That's what sucks about having this big microphone here. It picks up everything.
Dude, I hear your stomach digesting them.
Blank Pal wants to know if anybody played the Paul Gilbert guitar and is it easy to play? Which are you talking about, the older,
the Fireman,
or the Fireman? Because the Fireman has a.
That's what you're talking about.
The Fireman. I have a Fireman. It's great. Again, it is easy to play. I mean, you think like these big horns get in the way visually. They don't. They're totally out of the way. But yeah, I mean, it plays easy. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's an Iceman,
Is it a
reverse?
I was going to ask, is a Fireman a backwards Iceman?
Just
you know what? I'll grab it and I'll show. Should I show it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Hang tight. Hold on.
We were talking about the guitar.
Don't leave. Leave thumbs up while I'm going to get this other guitar.
Yes, we got 50 thumbs ups, 90 watching. Yeah, can we get maybe 51 thumbs ups?
I got it. I finally.
I haven't done one either. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to get 100 thumbs ups every time. So, all right, 54. Do I see 55?
Guitar Collector says he loves the Shattered Glass Iceman. Yeah, that one's cool, man. That's one of my favorites too.
I saw one of those at NAMM. Actually, I took a video of it. There's a video on the channel here of I don't know if it was an official one, but it was one that it was at somebody's booth, but it wasn't the Ibanez booth. Do I see 60?
I got 61 on my end.
Can we get 62?
62.
Can we get 62? 62. I wish I could do the whole auctioneer thing.
When my girlfriend gets here, we're gonna have 69.
Or is it a 96? with you on the top.
Oh gosh.
Or is it going to be a 6.9? A good time interrupted by a period.
Oh.
Okay, Johnny, spotlight me real quick.
64?
Can we get 65? 65, 65.
When we hit 69, I'll pull the guitar out.
Okay.
And you better put your sunglasses on. This fucker's bright.
Do I have my Johnny Beane shades up here? I think Ellie stole them.
I got my Jay Hannon shades.
You could buy more on johnnybeane.com.
Hold on, I got my David Nesdall shades. Hold on.
Oh wait. Hey, here, let's do this. There we go.
Well, hold on. I got to get my sunglasses too.
Oh, that's awesome. I could already see the guitar. It's not even out yet. I can see it.
Oh. What a bunch of weirdos. Man. 68. I see 68.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
All right, now we're going to get thumbs downs again.
Yeah.
Okay, what number are we at? Are we at 69 yet?
I see
Nope.
68.
Yeah, me too.
68.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
One more thumbs up.
Let's take a head count. Check your thumbs ups. Can you see if you hit it or not? Because if you didn't, can you please do so now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If it's blue, you've already done one.
70. We got 70.
Gray.
We have an extra thumbs up or thumbs
If
down.
it's gray, make it blue. All right, we got 70.
All right, Johnny, spotlight me real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so to review, kids, this is the Iceman.
Yeah. That's nice, man.
Nice
And
man.
This,
Nice, man. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
fireman.
Is that how? What?
Screaming yellow.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
That thing looks great. Where'd that come? What year is that?
Okay, this guy came from England. A buddy of mine had it in his collection. I saw the color and the body and the whole 9 yards, and I don't usually play single coils a lot. I had to have this fucking thing. I drove him nuts to get this thing. Finally, he's like, all right, mate, all right, just stop calling me. A swinging ball, stop calling me. My wife is hating you. Stop it.
Wow. You know what's amazing about that is I've never seen a fireman with a regular Ibanez headstock. I've only seen him with 3 on a side.
Yeah, this
Wow,
thing.
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's a total custom job.
You know what else is amazing is 3 single coils and a Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No rocker is going to play that. Jimmy!
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy!
He decided to stay up.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
Hey, Jimmy! Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy
what's up,
Carr.
guys?
What's up, man?
What's
How you
up?
doing?
Can you hear Dave chewing?
Dave can't hear him, I guess.
Oh, he left.
Wow.
Jimmy came in and Dave left.
Dave left.
He can't
Really?
hear you.
So here you go with bookends, just so you can see the difference of the two of them.
There we go.
Oh yeah, so they have to do the extra cutaway.
Thumbnail.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see how it goes, so you can reach the front, the upper
Yeah.
front.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So when was the first year of the Fireman? What was the first? When was the first year they actually made the Fireman?
I'm not sure. I've had it for a couple years. I don't know what year it is though.
Did Paul Gilbert kind of start that whole thing, or did
Oh
somebody?
yeah, it's a Gilbert signature.
Okay.
Yeah, he came up with it. He's like, "What can I do? I really like the Iceman. What can I do to make it different?" And they're like, "Well, flip it." But there's the extra cutaway, but it plays great, you know, and it's thinner and whatnot. But you also notice again, like Paul Stanley wanted the jack on the side.
Yeah.
Because only girls get jack on the face.
Look at that too. It's got the 24 frets.
Let's see. Yeah. Actually, I didn't even think about that, but yeah. What do you think, Jimmy Carr?
I think they're awesome, dude.
Jimmy Carr? I love your name, bro.
I don't hear anybody except you, John.
Oh no.
That's like torture. My girlfriend doesn't even want to hear me.
Man, I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear me, Dave?
You
You
can't hear
can't handle hearing me.
Man, cool guitars, man.
Thank you, guys.
Man, I'm digging that red one, man. You should reshape that edge to be like the shape of a hot dog.
I just want to put a bun on it, you know? Strap like a toy foam bun on there.
Awesome.
Dave, hear everybody now?
Thank you guys in the chat for the nice words about the guitars. Thank you guys. We really love you guys.
I think I hear everyone. Jimmy, let me hear you.
What's up?
Oh yeah, you're very low, but I hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like you're on a phone.
Yeah, it's that bad.
It's not as bad as me, Jimmy. Welcome to Tech More on Tuesday.
You still drinking that same can?
You hear me?
I hear you. Huh? Yeah, the volume is low. The volume is low. And there's a lot of. Do you happen to have earbuds? The earbuds with the microphone?
Yes, I do. Let me try them. Hold on.
Todd Graff likes the yellow one.
I like the yellow one too. I like both.
Yeah.
The yellow one's really cool.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Tech More on Tuesday.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, what do you think you are, Rob Johnson?
thanks, Nightbot.
Sierra, the chosen one, says, has anyone told me I look a lot like Adam Sandler? Yes, and actually I saw Adam Sandler like 2 weeks ago in person. We are very similar in that sense.
The Hurley boy?
Huh?
The Hurley boy?
Hurley?
Remember that SNL skit where he's like the house sitter? The
No,
Hurley.
which one?
Keith, can I get your mail? Can I please bring your mail in? And then there's Chris Farley. For the love of God, let the boy bring your mail in. Remember that one? And the funniest thing Adam Sandler ever did, like on SNL, are the skits with Farley, because Sandler, he's just laughing the whole time and trying not to laugh.
I happened to be like 2 weeks ago near when Rob Schneider was filming something for their comedy tour, and Adam was just hanging out there. You know, and I know I've met Rob, I've never met Adam before. I'm looking, I'm like, you know, I'm thinking, should I walk up to him and say, hey, do you ever get mistaken for John Mancuda? He went and found it funny.
Hey, you could always say, hey, I was on Lost. You weren't.
Yeah, you've done something of importance.
I'd rather be on Wedding Singer. I'd rather have his movie credits than mine.
That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm on the Johnny Beane show. I've really gone up in the world.
Oh,
Well,
So let's see. I've gone from Lost to Hollywood Treasure to Veep to John. No, I'm just kidding. I love it here. I love it here.
Yeah.
By the way, Todd A.K. is Soda Pop. I don't know why, but for some reason he wants to know which Muppet Baby would I be. I would be Kermit.
oh man.
yeah, exactly. You know, you almost look like
The Piss Boy.
no. No, Jimmy Carr almost kind of looks like Paul Gilbert a little bit.
Who?
Paul Gilbert.
Who?
Really?
Jimmy Carr. Jimmy
No,
Carr
he-
looks like Paul Gilbert.
Jimmy's
I've
so
never
high
heard that.
right now. He doesn't even know where he is.
No, I'm
Is it
not.
who? I'm not Paul Gilbert.
Wait.
Hello?
Wait. What? Oh, where am I? What are these?
Okay, let him show his guitar. Come on. He's got to go. Got to go to sleep.
I'm wicked tired though.
Yeah, this show has become is gone from gear show to stupid humor.
People like
No, it's
stupid
funny.
humor and gear.
Mhm.
I get it. I know.
Oh, you gotta laugh, man. If there's no laugh, it's like
Yeah, totally.
it's yeah.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Well,
better than me.
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
And
what do you
welcome,
what do you
by
have?
the way, Jimmy? Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr,
It's nice to
everyone.
meet- It's nice to meet you, Jay and John, too. I've never met you guys, so
Nice to meet you, man.
yeah, absolutely.
You too, brother.
So let's see what you got.
Yeah, I'll show you what came in yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh, something else?
Yeah, that must be something else. I don't know what's going on.
While he's grabbing it,
I'm grabbing it.
Somebody asked, I just responded to it too. Stan Adams asked about scallop necks and our opinions on them. I'd mentioned that I'm a little too heavy-handed with the left hand.
Me too.
I'd be fretting everything sharp.
The only
The gem.
the gem guitars, that was a great idea. It's a smart idea to have scalp frets on the last 4 frets because they're so hard to play without them, and you don't have to press as hard up there to get sound. So that's a great idea.
That's
But
one
as far
thing.
as the whole neck, it's not for me.
I owned an Ingve Strat, and I could never get used to it. I
Because
pressed
you
way too hard.
can't feel any wood under there at all, no matter
No.
what. It's just,
Every-
It's not great for chords.
Yeah, that throws me off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they said. All right, show us that thing.
You see it?
Oh,
oh,
Nice.
Oh, that's something
Oh.
else.
yeah,
I
that's
love kamikazes.
This is the third one I've owned, and I always end up selling them and regretting it.
it took you
Man,
3
that's
of them
cool.
to realize that?
Yeah,
holy crap.
yeah. I love
Nice.
the thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
How,
man.
how heavy
She's
is
a
it?
beauty.
How heavy is it?
It's really heavy.
Okay.
I would say 12 pounds, maybe.
Jesus. What are they made out of?
Maple.
Maple, solid maple.
Oh, man.
Whole guitar, neck, everything except for the fretboard. Body. It's a tank. It's a big body, too. It's pretty
You
big.
got to say guitar again.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Jimmy,
get my
that's
balls
Jimmy
busted.
Cash guitar.
That's
So make fun of
exactly
the way
right.
we say it.
Huh?
Guitar.
That sounds great too. That's big sounding.
Those are great, man.
It
I
is.
love those.
Yeah. Well, you have a few Lynch guitars.
I got a couple of them. They're great. The one I have. Oh no, he's got my reception. Shit.
Yeah, I love
Is that why Lynch started lifting weights back in the day? To hold that 14-pound guitar for 2 hours?
Seriously.
True.
You stand up with this with a strap on. You feel it.
Whoa.
Strap on.
Whoa.
Strap on.
Strap
Stand
it
up with a
on.
strap on, huh?
Well, you should be
Stand
able
up
to.
so I can
You should.
give you the strap on.
You should be able to balance it on the strap on.
Oh, 12 pounds. Sorry.
Hold on. Here's the strap on.
Oh my God.
Strap on.
What was in that energy drink?
Seriously, John.
Are you sure it didn't, instead of Rockstar, it didn't say Cockstar?
Oh,
Johnny's losing his mind right now. Outside he's laughing. Inside he's like, hey, this guy's never coming on again.
Right now, the guy at the FCC is so tired from typing.
no, like I said, you gotta laugh, man. I'd rather laugh than fall asleep, you know.
I hear you.
Totally.
I hear you. So tell us about that guitar, man. Tell us, why, I guess you tell us why. But tell us what.
So this one is
Really?
Someone's on
It's
dial.
like when I describe a guitar.
Fuzzy there.
You're back. You're back.
I'm back.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Oh, fuck.
So
So tell us about the guitar.
all right, I'm going for it. It's a 2008 Kamikaze 1. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. That's great. Oh, man. So what pickup is that in the bridge? Is that a Screaming Demon?
It is, and then the neck one is just an ESP.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing, I guess he likes that better or something. So
And a Floating Floyd?
Floating Floyd, which I'm so not used to.
Ebony board, right?
Yep, ebony board, big frame.
The necks on those play so nice.
I love this headstock too. It's just
That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, wide neck,
Mhm.
thin.
For those of you guys that don't know, Kamikazes came in a couple of different colors over the years. That's the first schematic that George had, with like a black and tan camouflage. And then a few years, I think a year later maybe, he did a blue and silver camo, and then a desert camouflage, and finally a neon green, pink, and yellow camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I'd want.
Kamikaze 1, the first style, what he's playing there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is awesome.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
great. Great.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I love it. Do you guys? see the
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
that,
But that's the
Bob
one we
did for me?
wanted to see.
Oh, this okay. I'll grab that.
Yeah, I had no idea about the Kamikaze.
The Kamikaze.
Kamikaze. It's the Kamikaze. Kamikaze.
Michael Collins asked, "Did you sell your Wolfgang? Who is he?"
That would be Jimmy. Jimmy's got a beautiful Wolfgang for sale.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's a 2010 amber quilt top that's just gorgeous.
Oh,
Maple neck.
yeah.
Yeah, I put it on reverb too.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And he's stuck.
Yay, welcome to Tech More on Tuesday.
Thumbs up.
Oh man, it can't get any better than this.
Can I see 85 thumbs ups?
We appreciate all your thumbs up, guys. We love our audience.
Mm-hmm.
We really do.
We do. We do.
We really do.
We love all of you. We love each other.
We love each other. I love you, Johnny.
Oh, I love you, John.
Dave, Jay, I love you guys.
I love you, John, Johnny, Jay.
Why am I
Jay,
getting sick right now? Getting nauseous.
have I told you I loved you?
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Do you know that all 4 of you guys start with the letter J?
Huh.
All 4 of us?
Wow.
Not me.
Jimmy's like,
You
"Who, me
guys.
too?"
Jimmy's not here.
So
Jimmy,
does that mean we're having a circle jerk?
Oh,
That begins with a J.
Jimmy's still on the
Guy.
screen. He's still on my screen. Did he leave? Oh
He's
yeah,
No,
He's
still
frozen.
on my screen.
yeah, he's frozen, but he's still here.
I see him like he's like this. He's like, yeah. On replay though, it's just going to show his avatar.
Touchdown!
But what we see is we see him just like frozen. See you, Michael.
Say goodnight to the captain, everybody.
Captain, got a little captain in you?
Damn, that was long.
That's what she said.
That's what she didn't say.
Not to me.
I wonder if Jimmy Carr is actually still explaining that guitar.
Jimmy, you're frozen.
Oh my god!
You're just gonna see him come back on, and he's gonna be like, and that's all about it.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's my 37 guitars. I'll see you next time.
He's like
Poor guy.
walking us through his guitar room.
And he probably thinks we're like the most like, just we're sitting there just watching, like, yeah,
Because we're all frozen to him.
yep, awesome.
We're all sitting there like we're all speechless. Like,
Yeah.
Their jaws are dropping.
He's gonna tell everybody, man, I knocked it out of the park. Those guys, they were speechless. They were just like,
That poor guy.
Jimmy Carr, where'd you go?
81 thumbs ups.
82 watching. How often does that happen?
82 watching. Can we get 82?
Every
thumbs
week.
up? Can we match the viewers to the thumbs?
Well, somebody leave, then we'll
Oh,
It's gonna be like the David Lee Roth band. No one's leaving. Hey, Vinny's back.
hey Vinny.
Stan Adams brings up, we were talking about roasted necks last week. We brought up because Dave had a really nice roasted neck on his purple guitar.
This is nice too. It doesn't have any birds on it, but I kind of like this better because it's not gonna move.
Is that roasted also?
Oh yeah, it's not dark for no reason.
Yeah, it takes out the moisture. It kind of ages it. It makes it, better. Really nice aged wood or dried wood.
It really feels good too. Oh yeah.
Wait, where are you putting that?
On the neck of the guitar.
I just saw you lean back and go. Have a good night, Brendan.
Good night,
Thank you,
bud.
butt cheeks.
But cheeks.
Good night, Brendan.
He played that lick, that back and forth thing with Eddie and Sammy before Best of Both Worlds.
Oh.
And after he plays that, they talk to each other for a couple seconds. I would love to know what they were laughing about, what they were saying.
And they did that every night. So go and watch other bootlegs from that tour, and you'll see that same thing but different. And it's very
It's
cool.
different each time.
Yeah.
You're making Cabo Wabo decisions on the stage.
85. Can we see 90?
All right.
The whole show is just going to consist of thumbs. This is the
90.
Thumbs-up-a-thon.
The thun up-a-thon? What?
Thumbs-up-a-thon.
Thun up-a-thon.
It's a thumb-up-a-thon.
Oh my God. What happened to Jimmy?
He's gone.
Coming back?
He probably
Jimmy.
Man.
We didn't even get to see the guitar.
Yeah, he said fuck it.
Jimmy, for those in the chat, Jimmy's supposed to show us a different guitar. As much as we love the Kamikaze, we want to see more. Jimmy, where are you? Get that into that back wall.
Jimmy, can you hear us?
I'm not gonna call him. It's too late.
Earth below us.
Sometimes just ain't enough.
Hello, Jimmy Carr. Are you receiving? Turn your camera on. There's no reply. We're standing by.
How many of those have you had tonight? The rock stars.
I think it's
Just
7.
one. I love these things.
There he is.
Jimmy's back.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
And now I can't hear him. God damn it.
Well,
I'm back. I'm back.
Jimmy, do you know sign language? Can you sign us about your guitar?
Dave couldn't hear you. He's got to come back.
yeah, Dave.
Dropping off like Survivor.
Dave tends to get grumpy after 10 o'clock.
Golf
I mean,
clap.
grumpier.
Grumpier.
Jimmy, quick,
Man.
show us the guitar before you drop away.
What happened? Yeah, my phone died. That's
How long were you showing it for?
Oh no! I noticed right away.
Oh, because the phone actually died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought you were sitting there like talking the entire time.
No, that would have been funny though.
Oh, 86, please.
It sucks.
Let-
I'm on my phone.
Whoa.
Like,
Let's see this beauty.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
it's pretty cool.
Show the body again, Jimmy. You're presented. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow. So the story with that guitar, that's a replica of a Kramer that's on display in Seattle at the pop culture. Oh man, what's it called?
I have
Pop
no idea.
culture museum. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah.
What was that used for? Was that a touring guitar or?
No.
I don't think he ever used it, right? That we know of.
What I think, which George Felice, if you happen to be watching this, I think George Felice painted that guitar because he made a lot of backups for Eddie, and there's literally, I've counted like 9 different guitars over the years that have the identical paint job, but the seagulls are like slightly different spots.
Mm-hmm.
But every other stripe is exactly the same. And a lot of those guitars, like I said, there were backups, and a lot of them were like giveaways, like given away. So the one that's at that the Pop Culture History Museum in Seattle, that's like a guitar that was, built and then given away.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of some guy holding the same guitar too in my.
Is it Jimmy?
No. Give me a second and I'll get to it.
That's a great looking guitar, man.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. This was painted like a 5150 for a while, and it was just sitting around. And Rob's like, "Hey, why don't we turn it into?" Because I have a calendar with this picture on it, and he's like, "Let's do that." I'm like, "All right."
And what it start out as?
So this was just like a kick guitar from Ed Roman that I got 10, 12 years ago, and so I made it into a 5150, and it's been sitting for years doing nothing. So it's,
And now I got a second life.
yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest guitar overall, but it does the trick,
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's great, man.
yeah. Rob did a great job on it, definitely.
Really
Jimmy?
did.
Give me a second and I'll find that picture.
What are you looking for? A photo of the original?
No, a photo of one. Well, yeah, one of the originals.
Okay. Yeah, no, that guitar looks terrific, man. What the hell? What are you in London? Is that
Johnny,
the
you
fog
should know me
road?
better than that, pal.
What? Whoa!
Did you see all the smoke came out of Jimmy's mouth? I thought I was watching Game of Thrones. What the hell was
Man.
that?
Has everybody seen that?
No.
I mean, because I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for
No
anybody. but-
spoilers.
Don't you
no
dare.
spoilers.
Don't you dare.
Okay. Well, no, I've never seen it. I have no idea what it even
Me
is.
neither. I've never watched.
I just know
Never
that
seen Game of
everybody
Thrones?
is talking
I
about the
know.
last episode. That's all I know.
Terrible.
Oh, dude, you gotta binge that.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
Game of Thrones is awesome.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to
Almost
show the
as good
picture,
as
Dave?
Lost.
Yeah, because I can't find it.
I have it.
I'm sure.
Although I have the guy cropped out.
Oh.
But I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys another. Actually, I can probably show you a couple different ones. Let me see.
Well,
Michael
'cause
Collins, George Felice paints Eddie Van Halen's guitars.
well, he did.
Well, at one point.
He did. So this is the actual guitar. This is the guitar that guitar is painted after.
Yep.
Right
Nice.
there. Right there. And I see pictures of that guitar almost every day because almost every day somebody is taking pictures of that real guitar and posting them to Instagram. So
Great
I
looking guitar.
see them all the time.
If you give me a second, I'll
Um,
find it as well. But I have a different photo of it. I don't even know if it's the same exact guitar. Is it?
Here, okay. Here's the whole display right here,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. So you can see they got it. They got a picture of Edward back there, right there, and then yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I've seen like so many different pictures of that, but there's other guitars out there that were given away. Here's one. There's one right there.
Uh-huh.
What's that one, Johnny?
I don't know. Well, actually, it's a picture of George himself, George Felice with
Oh, okay.
one.
The great George Felice.
Yeah. Oh, you know him, huh?
I do.
Yeah. Hang on, my microphone's coming loose.
That's never mind.
George is also, just FYI, for those of you that know I like hollow flash Kramers, George is also the one that came up with that finish too. Very, very creative guy over at Kramer.
That was him,
awesome.
huh? I didn't
That was
know
his idea.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
He did any hollow flashes at Kramer, he did. Yeah, here I go.
Sucking the air out of that thing, man.
You know what? You know what's really funny about me drinking an energy drink? I
don't
drink
need
them once in a while. I get on my girlfriend, no pun intended. I get on my girlfriend Simone about how many Red Bulls she drinks a day.
Ooh.
She loves Red Bull. She has like anywhere between 2 and 5 a day, and I'm always getting on her about it. And now I'm never going to hear the end of it because she's like, "I saw you drinking one on air. You're a hypocrite."
Man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So here's another picture of another one. Right there. Similar. Very similar.
That's cool. You got to send me some of those pictures.
And blurry.
I was
You
told
don't-
by a heart doctor to not drink energy drinks, so I stopped.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't like them either. They make me
I love 'em.
shaky.
It
Yeah.
depends. Yeah, some of them give me like heart palpitations.
Doctors
That-
make me shaky.
shaky, shaky, bang, bang.
Chicky, chicky, bok, bok.
All right, so here's a picture from 5150. This was like the early 90s maybe. A stack of bodies right there.
Back
Lot
up
of
a little bit.
A lot of you guys have seen this.
Right
I've seen
there.
this
Right
picture.
there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Like,
And so I think, a lot of those bodies in there are like a lot of these guitars.
Yeah.
Because you see all those bottom bodies, all the stripes look almost identical.
Oh yeah.
With small variations in them, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I might
Yeah.
have
Blank Palette says, did you ever hear of someone selling Eddie's guitars from the schools he donated them to?
Oh, that's a great question.
I haven't.
That'd be really funny. See some kids on Reverb. Yeah, Eddie donated these guitars. Trying to buy some drugs with them.
Oh. All the PV Wolfgangs?
Yeah, did he donate like 100 of them or something?
75, I
75?
think.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, to LA public schools, to the music departments.
Good for Eddie, man. Bravo.
Yeah.
Tip of the hat. Tip of the
Yeah.
hat. That'd be really funny though. Where'd you get this guitar? Oh, my school gave it to me. Your school. Huh.
What if they were stamped or something, you know?
Do not resell. Because that'll stop it.
85. Can we see 86?
Man, I wish we were back in 1986.
I don't.
That'd be like 9 or something.
9 was a great age.
I'd have to buy Hustlers again. I mean, you kidding me?
86. Oh, that was the summer of 5150, man.
True.
I was playing that tape. I was wearing those tapes out.
Stan Adams wants to know, if you could create your own finish on a guitar, what would you choose? Well, first of all, Stan, we can create our own finish on a guitar. We can. I mean, what's stopping us? I love to eat like Frankenberry cereal and jerk off a day later and all over a white guitar body, so it's just like pink splatter.
Oh my god.
That's my personal favorite.
What an image.
Oh,
Strange dude.
can you do the Fred voice with that though?
Barney, my pebbles. Real Fred.
Oh.
Yeah, what time is it? Anyone?
It's 10:30
Oh,
for you guys.
Yeah, I gotta go.
yeah. Hey,
Real
what are you
Fred.
guys doing? Are you going to be around Friday night, Johnny? You doing a show? Any chance I could come back Friday?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we do the Saturday thing too. Remember last time you and Rob were on that Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was. Good time, though.
Yeah.
I can't find this guitar to save my life.
Is it the Seattle guitar that you're looking for?
Yeah, well, it's a guy holding one like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Saturday we broadcast from the bathhouse.
I think the dog puh is a little behind. He's commenting about the rap stuff and country.
Well, you know why? He's watching my feed. My feed is about an hour behind your feed. He's waiting for me to show a guitar tonight.
Come on, for crying out loud.
Yeah, because depending on people's internet, a lot of times the video it like it doesn't slow down, but the actual live portion of it somehow speeds up. So he can think he's watching us live and we're
The
not.
live portion speeds up.
Well, I don't know.
Just say it what it is, Johnny. My internet sucks.
Or he might have gotten a phone call or something that paused the video, and then when he hung up the phone, he pressed play again, and maybe it you know?
Yeah.
Or it's he's watching from my dial-up, because when I get a phone call, my internet cuts out.
He's watching from upstairs.
Check the children.
Call up. The viewer is watching from upstairs.
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your viewers are?
Hopefully they're leaving thumbs up and subscribing.
Yes.
And going to johnnybeane.com and looking at merch.
Yes.
I got to get me some of that.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna design a T-shirt for me.
We got so many other people sending shirts to everybody, and I still don't have a Johnny Beane shirt.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
I've given Johnny more than I've given anyone in my life, and I still haven't gotten a shirt.
Okay, when's your guys' birthdays?
My
I gave Johnny Beane.
That's awesome.
I gave Johnny Beane the best years of my life. I don't even have a T-shirt.
Man, you offered me calamari. I remember that.
Ugh.
Is that what he called it? Just touch it. It's a squid. Trust me.
Remember, we were at that restaurant.
I did.
And you did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the restaurant didn't even serve calamari.
Hey, John, I was watching some Nan footage a couple months ago and watching this video, and all of a sudden you just appear out of nowhere, just your hat, and you're like walking around. It was so fucking funny, man.
We can't miss me. I'm like a pink beacon of idiocy.
I think you knew they were filming and you were kind of like,
Photobombing?
No.
yeah, like messing with them, but they didn't pick up on it. So.
Chances are no, but I mean, if I was photobombing, I would be doing something silly. You know, I wouldn't just be walking around.
But you were kind of just pacing back and forth. And, it was hilarious.
And if I knew that, I was probably like mesmerized by guitars.
All right, I gotta go.
Bleh.
I'll split. You guys can wrap it up.
Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, you too, man. Maybe I'll see you this weekend.
Have a good one, Jay.
John,
Have a good one, bro.
anybody ever call you Hakuna Matata?
I get that. I get every butchering of my last name in fun, you know, but that is one I get. Yeah. I get Mancuda Matata.
Yeah. My wife told me to make sure I tell you that tonight. I'm like, okay.
Thank
Aw.
you, Jeannie.
Hakuna Matata.
My girlfriend comes up with 1,000 names for my last name.
Your girlfriend comes what?
My girlfriend comes with any time I can.
Any guy? Never mind. Any guy's
Any
name?
guy that's not me.
Mancuda potato.
All right.
It means no worries. Your
Good night,
girlfriend
everybody.
was just with better guys before you.
Bye.
See you, Greg. 87, maybe? Man, if we could get 90, that'd be amazing.
Oh, if only we could get 90.
That'd be incredible.
That would be incredulous.
Oh, gee, Jimmy, what are you falling off a cliff? It's like watching a skydiving video with him.
Yeah, the sound of air and just like,
Out of air.
like-
I just see him like this.
wait, I got.
Johnny's dying right now.
You're not even watching, man.
I feel it. I can feel it. I can feel that shit.
Yeah. The turtleneck headbutt in your undies. Blank Palette said, I heard Kim Jong-un is watching. He's waiting for Dennis Rodman to come on. Yeah, this is a show with everything but Yul Brynner. Look at this. He's like in space. Jesus Christ. He was like in space. Hello, Earth. Hello, Earth. We're doing a spacewalk.
I can't believe somehow I've lost this picture. I just checked all my
Are you
pictures.
still looking for that fucking photo?
Yeah, because you know.
Oh my god. Oh, I think I showed it, man. It's a guy with tattoos, right?
Yeah, is a thin guy with long hair.
And tattoos. Yeah, I showed it. I cropped him out. I just showed the
Oh.
body.
Dave, congrats on your new guitar too.
Thank you. All 5 of them.
Right.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's very
Gotta love this color, man. This color is just crazy.
That color is awesome, man.
Yeah.
And the whole guitar is just really great.
It looks terrific with the chrome on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a roasted neck too, Dave?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? That mic picks up everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, it's like, hey, Dave.
Yeah. It hasn't picked up any of my farts, though.
Oh, there's one. What the? Todd, sit down.
Holy crap. So show us some more of your guitars. I can't talk anymore. Man, that thing is swollen in my tongue.
Oh.
I bit my tongue earlier today.
Uh-huh.
You said that thing was swollen on my tongue.
Yeah.
That's what I heard you say.
The glory hole had a sharp edge on it, and Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Welcome, Jimmy. Welcome to the show. That sounds great. What are you playing through?
That little Yamaha amp.
Is that the? Does Jay have one of those too?
Yes.
I saw a photo on Jay's, I think, Facebook that has him like, you know, on Christmas or something, holding one up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I played Rob's over the weekend and I was so impressed.
Great little amp, right?
Yeah, oh my God. Like I want to get one.
Is that a combo?
Yeah, it's about this size. It sits right on your computer table. It's tiny.
I like the tone on that thing.
It rips.
Mm-hmm. They're great. Hey, Donald. Donald, we need 3 more thumbs ups, please. I know you must have other accounts.
Yeah.
What? Hang on. What? He's
What?
talking. What?
I'm going to set in a second, but I just want to show you this guitar real quick.
Jimmy, is your camera on a swing arm or something? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like you're on a cherry picker.
Oh, this is the guitar that's for sale. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh.
that thing.
That's for sale?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, give us. You got 64 people watching. If you want to sell that, give us the.
Give us the info, man. Give a little presentation.
So that's
See that thing.
the 2010 EVH USA Wolfgang and Amber quilt.
Show the guitar. Jimmy, show the guitar. Not your head.
They talked about it.
Jimmy's like, it's a 2010. It's
Shh.
it's 2010. It's a guitar, and it's yellow. You can see right behind my head. It's
Oh, enough.
all right. Just show the guitar, bro.
All right. You see it?
Yeah, but you're not showing the body at all. You're showing the middle of the neck.
Jimmy, back up a little bit so we
Down,
can see that
further.
body.
Further. There you go. Stop.
Right there, dude. Right there.
You got it?
Oh,
That thing
yeah,
is
man.
gorgeous.
I'm going to type.
I know the
wait for
price
it.
is right, too. The price is definitely right.
You think so?
Yep.
All right.
He's selling it for $1,900, guys and girls. Buy that thing.
That's a good price on that too. Look at
If
that fit.
If I didn't have my sunburst that I just got, I would definitely have bought that.
Yeah, if I didn't have, all these other ones, I love it. Sitting behind the drum fill.
I love it so much I'm selling it.
The dog
No.
PA goes, no, you're on the left. You're on the left.
Wow. It's the Phil Collins view.
Exactly.
Where'd that guitar go?
How much are the drums?
How much is the vape machine? Hey, how much for the face?
Right. That's gonna cost.
I'll take that ear.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's tough.
There you are. And now let's see the guitar. Jesus Christ.
Man. If you
All right.
want, put.
Put. What are you, a car?
Oh, put it.
Yeah, what are you selling? Ceiling tiles? Jesus Christ. Show the fucking guitar.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
That's hilarious shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, if I could talk,
Jesus.
if somebody with a wrench has a link or has. Ugh.
Someone just buy the guitar sight unseen. Beautiful guitar.
I would. It's not sight unseen.
We saw the
You've seen it.
ceiling, but the guitar probably.
Wait, I just saw a green guitar. What is that?
Oh, that's
Holy shit.
God, I'm going blind.
Jesus. I feel like I'm on a carnival ride.
dude, I'm
That's
on my
it.
phone.
You're not showing anything. You showed a neck with nothing on it.
Jimmy, I know your ear better than your guitar.
Oh man, tell me you're making a. What is that going to be?
I don't know. I don't know yet. Kind
Is
of-
that going to be a green Frankie?
No, I don't. It used to be a Frankie, and I just sprayed it green one day.
Frankengreen?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you should do a green Frankie.
A buddy of mine did one of those. It came out great.
Very cool. Good stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know you had there, Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some stuff. Do I dare even try to show anymore?
Oh, look at that. Oh, I know that guitar.
Yeah, you do. You know all of these, I think.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, for those of us that don't, please keep showing.
Well, that white Kramer there, right there, is a 1984 original Kramer Beretta. That used to be mine.
I love it, too.
I have the matching one over here on this side. I think it's over there, down the
Yep.
bottom.
Yep. That one plays great, too.
Whoa!
There
Show
it is.
that. Hang on.
What?
Time out. Show that Music Man right there.
Okay.
Oh, my God. The top on that. What is that?
That is the 93 Eddie music.
When he says
Yeah,
show
lower,
the top, not the
lower,
top of the
lower,
headstock.
lower.
Show the body. There
Oh
you
my
go. Look at
God.
that thing.
Holy crap. I think I just shit myself. That's gorgeous.
Well, there's something to look forward to.
Lower, lower, lower,
Lower.
lower, lower. Stop.
Closer.
Oh, my God.
Jimmy, you spend all day upskirting women with your camera phone. You can't get down that low.
Oh my god.
There it is. There it
Dude,
is.
that's one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's
That's a
nice.
great top, man.
You could probably, if you wanted to sell that, you could probably get $3,500 for that.
You think so?
Oh,
From
yeah.
Dane.
Yep.
That's a really great top, man. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
Janice
on.
Lala wants to know who's Jimmy. Janice, Jimmy Carr is one of our dedicated listeners who we love, and he's selling a really nice guitar right now. So we brought him on to show that and a couple of others.
It hasn't been going so well, but we tried.
He needs a new cameraman, but what do I know? I need new internet. So,
Well, that's the problem. My computer. But can you see that?
if you'd stop shaking. Yeah, withdrawal. What happened?
No, that's not working. And now I'm.
Oh man.
Well, anyway, I think your stuff is really, really awesome. It's a great collection. Really a great collection.
Really nice stuff, man.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're great. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah. R2 is asking if does that guitar come with a case?
Yeah, Jimmy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What, you asking about the Wolfgang that's for sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Mad Dog says Mancuda has $8 million worth of guitars, but $20 dial-up.
I think my phone's gonna die.
Jimmy, are you still there? Jimmy, I feel like we should send in cave divers to rescue him.
No, he's up in space. It's like he's up at the International Space Station. No, he's still there. He's
Tell the
still there.
Russians
You
we
can hear him.
said hi up there.
Yeah, come to the cage. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Now we don't.
Oh, boy. I thought my internet was bad, and I was right. But Jimmy's is bad, too.
I've got an idea. Jimmy, if you can hear me, just put your oh wait, he won't be forget it.
What?
I was gonna say I'll call you and we can do audio, but
Put him on FaceTime. Does he? Jimmy, do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, hang on.
Call him on. Get him on.
Hip,
Oh, there you go.
get.
What's up? I'm back.
Can we get one more thumbs up?
Jesus Christ.
All right, here we go.
Hey,
There's Jimmy.
Oh, fuck.
that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
All right. I just ejected him from here, so there we go.
What are we doing?
There
Nothing.
you go.
Oh,
Dave, can you get your other phone and hold me up so I look regular? That'll be the show. Dave will be like holding phones up. And
Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, I can't hear anything else.
You can't hear?
Oh, because you're wearing your
I can't hear
earphones.
them because they're in.
Oh,
You're wearing your
they're-
earphones.
Oh, hang on a second. I'll fix that. Hang on.
Dave,
at-
put your earphones on the phone. So the phone is holding the earphones. This is great.
Huh?
And now we can't hear Dave.
Now we can't hear
There you
you,
go.
Dave.
How about now?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Hi, Jimmy.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy,
Hi. How are you?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah.
I know.
I just got back from the space station.
Yeah.
Boy, are your arms tired.
Very funny.
By the way, for the audience, this is the level we've come to on Tech More on Tuesday. Everything technical sucks. Everything sucks.
You're not kidding, man.
Hmm.
Well, now that we got this like this, it's 11:15.
This is like a post-apocalyptic reception.
I can see me.
See me?
I see
Feel
me.
like I'm broadcasting from Thunderdome.
Look, there's Dave in the corner now. There's Dave. It showed me earlier. Oh, if I unpresent, if I'm talking, you'll see me now on Dave's phone.
Yeah.
See?
Right.
Hey,
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, there you are.
Crazy.
92?
This is what we have to go to.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if you like bad reception and good humor, thumbs up.
All right, so now that I got Jimmy on my phone, I gotta get going because I'm exhausted.
Me too. I gotta get up in like 4 hours.
Yeah, why don't you say goodnight, Jimmy?
Good night.
See you guys later. I'm out of here too.
Good night, Dave. Good night, Jimmy.
See you guys Friday night.
Night, Joe.
Good night,
Oh,
Dave.
rock
Good night,
on, brother.
Jimmy.
Good night.
Rock on.
Goodbye.
So Techmore on Tuesday. It's just down to Johnny and I. The last bit of the show.
Mm-hmm. And we only need 9 more thumbs.
Can we get 9 more thumbs up before we go?
That's all we need. That's all we ask.
If there's anyone here that hasn't left a thumbs up, thank you. But thank you for staying on. Dog PA says good night. Say good night, Dick. Good night, Dick. That was good night, Gracie. Matt Stewart wants to know: do I own any of Yngwie Malmsteen's guitars? No, I don't. I like Yngwie. I don't have a desire for any really scallop necks like that. It's just not my style. I'm a little more flashy and Yngwie, while I love his music, his guitars, I never had, an interest in owning like a Duck replica or anything.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty basic.
Oh, they're cool.
They're pretty basic looking. I mean, they're just Strats.
Yeah, I mean that's scallop neck Strats. Let's see. Mad Dog wants to know what guitar did I show tonight? I showed 2 guitars. You got to watch the video to really appreciate it, so I don't want to spoil it. But
Yeah.
1 celebrity guitar, 1 non-celebrity guitar, and then Dave showed a guitar. And watch the rerun, Mad Dog. It's a good show tonight.
Yeah.
By my standards, what the fuck do I know? But, I'm sure it was at least funny to someone.
Oh man.
The censors loved it. Sean Zimmer wants to know: do I have any PVUSA guitars? Yeah, I have. I brought on the first episode I was on at Dave's. I brought on a neon pink PV, and I have a remember that pointy PV? I forgot the name of it.
The Vanderberg.
It's not a Vandy. It's like a Star kind of guitar, and I have a PV Tracer also. I have a bright yellow splatter PV Tracer. Brett McCord looked up some of my guitars. Nice collection. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. Someone else recognized me from TV. Yeah, if you don't know me, I've been on Veep, Hollywood Treasure, Lost. I've made appearances in movies, done some voiceovers, Marvel Super Squad, blah, blah, blah. And the Johnny Beane Show every Tuesday night. So thank you for that. Let's see. Do I have any Flying V guitars? Romeo Delight 90 wants to ask. I have about probably about 15 vintage Jackson Rhodes guitars from the 80s. Love those. And I have 1 King V in neon pink, also a Jackson. I'm not a big V guy, but something about the Rhodes really appeals to me. I'm a sit-down player, so for me, it's just a very comfy feel. Stan Adams, any blonde jokes? My girlfriend Simone would kill me. She's got the most beautiful blonde hair, and I can't joke about it because it's perfect. So let's see. Soda Pop called my guitar the Heinz Special. That's funny. Yeah, I kind of showed ketchup and mustard tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. Let's see. GMP Flying Vs, like CC DeVille, Romeo Delight's bringing up. I've played those. GMP, which is Dan Lawrence, who used to be an employee of BC Rich and is still an incredible painter. He owns GMP guitars, and those Vs are terrific. Round horn Vs, they feel great. I don't own any, but I've played a lot of them, including one of CC's. I played that green and pink one of his. Very wide, flat, 2-inch neck. Really great. Any Chris Impellitteri. I can never pronounce his name, but I love his music. Guitars. Todd Graff wants to know. I don't. I'm kind of specific with celeb guitars that I collect. It has to be something that like I saw in a concert or in a video or something that like screams to me that's really appealing or holds some nostalgia for me. That's kind of what celebrity guitars I go after.
Cool. I got to take Howie out real quick.
Okay.
So
I think, are we good?
we just need 8 more thumbs.
I don't know. Should I stay on for a few minutes? What do you think? Should I answer questions or should we?
Yeah. Oh, we need 7 more.
All right. You know what? We're getting close to that many thumbs up. I'll stay on a little bit.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right. While Johnny walks the dog and he takes Howie for a nice walk, I will answer any questions about my guitars or acting that I can, if you guys want. Let's see. Sean Zimmerman says, love Tuesday's shows, getting to see what you bring on next. Thank you, Sean. You rock, brother. I really appreciate that. Rhodes V is excellent. R2, R3 Locking Nut says, there's something about the San Dimas Rhodes and San Dimas Jacksons and Charvels in general. That was like some of the best quality guitars out of the 80s. And you got to remember, like the Rhodes is really the original Jackson, you know, because that's really where like Jackson branched off from Charvel back then, was to build Randy's V guitars. And the quality on those things, they're so tight and they're so solid. And the tone out of those. And again, this is when, you know, wood was plentiful and ebony, really dark, good ebony was available. And they made boards this thick. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff really appeals to me. I love old Rhodes. Let's see. Question for Johnny. What's in the case besides the Eddie guitar? I can't answer that one, but when Johnny gets back, I'm sure he will. Love guitars with the shark fin inlays. Yeah, I mean, that was totally for Randy's guitars. Let's see. One more beer. Any cool guitar pedals I have? I'm not a big pedal guy. I do have an old Metal Zone. I have a couple of 80s pedals. I did buy one recently that really, it's kind of like a knockoff, but a really good tone sounding knockoff of the old Ibanez distortion pedal. You know, the green one back in the 80s that everyone's like paying $1 million for. I heard it. I was in a guitar shop in Paris and I heard someone playing it. And I said, what is the tone coming out of that thing? And he showed me that pedal. I plugged in a couple of different guitars into it. And it's really great. You know what? I'm gonna give like 15 seconds of dead air while I grab it, just so I could show you what it is. Just hang on while no one's there. Okay, we're not off the air. I'm back. Okay, so this is Jam Pedals. This is a Tube Dreamer 58, and it's basically a copy of an Ibanez Tube Screamer, but this thing is so neat. To me, it sounds at least just as good as a Tube Screamer. I really highly recommend it. Give it a try. It's I think mine cost me about $150, something like that. Maybe like 180, somewhere in the mid to high hundreds. But if you guys have ever heard of this or you've ever tried this, they basically tried to copy an old Ibanez Tube Screamer and did a little improving and tweaking on it. I personally love the tone of it, so highly recommended it. Let's see what else we got. How many kill switches do I need? Tessie switch, I would love a kill switch, like a light up pink one. Holy hell, would I love to throw one of those on a guitar. Damn, I would love that. By the way, Tessie switch, for those of you that don't know, makes the best kill switches in the business. So if you guys need a kill switch, one of our sponsors, Tessie Switch, we love you. Let's see. Do I ever go to the Comedy Store? Matthew Stewart wants to know. I used to do stand-up as a teenager, and I don't know. I kind of got bored of it. I've done comedy on shows and in films and stuff, but I don't do stand-up anymore. I don't know. I just kind of got bored of telling the same thing over and over versus just kind of riffing freestyle. So I like improv kind of stuff. Matt Duffy wants to know, do I dig Vito Bratta or Nuno Betancourt? Both of them. Vito's amazing because, for those of you guys that were into White Lion back in the 80s, I mean, he was almost like an Eddie Van Halen with a headless guitar, with a Steinberger. And the thing about Vito is he didn't walk away for any other reason other than he just kind of got bored. He just kind of said, this is enough for me. And he owns a pizza place in New York or New Jersey. And, I wish he'd get back into it. He's terrific. And Nuno, Extreme was great. I love the first 3 Extreme albums. I thought they were terrific. Again, he's not one that neither of them are ones I'm looking for like their guitars, because just personally, my own taste, I don't like the feel of a Steinberger, and Nuno's guitars just they're a little bland for me. I like neon screaming graphics and colors and shapes, but as players, I think they're both terrific. Let's see. Mad Dog, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate that. Same with Todd Graff, all you guys. Bobby Lopez wants to know, or Lopes or Lopez, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, bro, wants to know, what's my most valuable guitar? It's one that I haven't brought onto the show yet, and if I told you, you'd probably guess what it is. It's in the mid 5 figures, and it's a celebrity guitar from the 80s. I won't tell you what it is now because one day I want to bring it onto the show, but that's basically the range that one. I don't go into the 6-figure 59 burst Les Pauls or anything like that. Let's see. Toothpaste Charvels, Stan Adams wants to know. I don't, because all my Charvels are San Dimas USA, and the toothpaste logos came in the late 80s when they did imports. But I'm a huge fan of Savatage, and he played some of the toothpaste Charvels. So I really like that. And I'm talking Savatage, Chris Oliver, the late Chris Oliver, one of the great talents of the 80s. He played the toothpaste Charvels. Let's see. So vintage tube, yeah, I'm just catching up on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Vintage tube screamers. Yeah, vintage Ibanez tube screamer. Johnny, you ever play one of those? Mm-hmm. They sound great, and I was showing off this, a Tube 58 Dreamer made by Jam Pedals, which I personally think it sounds a little better. It's basically them aping a tube screamer. But, again, I just fell in love with the tone. So I like that a lot.
Awesome.
Let's see. How are we doing on thumbs up, by the way? I'm not even looking.
We need 7 more.
7 more. That's what. No one's left a thumbs up while I'm answering all your questions. All right, let's have a couple more thumbs up if you guys could. We'd appreciate it. We love our audience.
Just a couple. That's all we ask. Just 2 more. Yeah, I do have to.
And we gave Tessie Switch a plug because Tessie Switch rules.
Yeah, Tessie Switch is awesome.
TessieSwitch.com for those of you that are looking in the chat. The link is there.
Yeah. Tessie Switch, you guys. If you guys want to kill Switch, go through Tessie Switch.
Best switches in the industry. A couple of guys are saying in the chat, we were talking about Vito Bratta, that he had a hand injury or a head injury or something. A hand injury. I didn't know about that, but I know he did walk away with no intent to really get back into it.
Oh, blurry. Hey, Classic Guitar, welcome.
Welcome, Classic, who asks, do you have any Minarik guitars? I've never actually heard of that brand. Minarik?
I've never heard of it either, no.
Minarik guitars.
Hmm.
Oh, let me by the way give a plug out while I'm plugging to a buddy of mine who was responsible for helping me get the Tom Kiefer Cinderella Pat's Dogs video guitar. Big Hair Nation on Reverb. Dynamite. That's my buddy John Dannert. So you can go on Reverb, look up Big Hair Nation, and he's always got some cool used 80s style guitars for sale. So check him out, and I just want to give him a little shout out for helping me with that.
Awesome. Very cool.
Thank you. Let's see. Stan Adams has to pee and go to bed. How many thumbs up are we at?
We're at 94.
So it's 6 more. If you have family that are watching or not watching, or they're very sleepy or drunk, call them now. And please have them leave thumbs up for us. We'd appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Because
to the channel.
actually, I think you have to be subscribed to even leave a thumbs up.
Do you?
Wink, wink.
Ah,
No, you don't. But it would help.
we'll take it.
It's a
Red Dog
twofer.
says Tom Kiefer is underrated on guitar. He is. And what's really funny is Cinderella, was always a good band. I always liked them. But Tom is one of those frontmen that also plays guitar really well. He's got a lot of old Les Pauls, and obviously he had that Iceman. But he really is. Mad Dog's right. Tom Kiefer is underrated on guitar. He's touring right now with his own band, which a lot of 80s frontmen do. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to cut in the rest of their original 80s band into the Prophets, so they get a couple of hired guns, and they just sing their 80s song.
They do their own thing, and then all the other band members tour under that name with a different singer.
Right? Yeah, like Tom Kiefer's doing it right now, playing Cinderella music. You got let's see, who am I thinking? Vince Neil is doing crew music. And that's also partly because they broke up, intentionally.
Did they? They broke up?
Well, again, they said we signed a contract. We're never going to tour as Motley Crue again. They're still friends and doing projects together, but they kind of made that little pact that they all signed. We're never touring as Motley Crue again. So Vince goes with a hired gun band, does that around. Bret Michaels does it with the music of Poison. What's his name?
Because yeah, because you think the Crew, you think they would do something after that Netflix movie came out,
Yeah, now that the Dirt is like super hot and everyone's thinking Motley Crue, they're like, hey, when is Crew touring again? They're like, fuck that contract.
Oh, I got to see those guys again.
Yeah. But no, Bret Michaels does it. Who else? Who's Rat?
That's
Bobby Blotzer does it, but no one cares.
Stephen Piercy.
Stephen Piercy does it because he's the voice of Rat. So people could say, okay, someone else is playing, guitar. They could sound, like the Rat guitarists. They could sound like, like Robin and sound like Warren. But it's hard to emulate that voice,
Yeah, it's always the vocal is the sound. It is that sound. I mean,
fucking Bobby Blotzer is going around with the Rat name, with a different frontman, different guitarist, different bassist. He's like, yeah, I'm the drum sound of Rat. No one gives a fuck.
And he's up in front. He's
the drum kit's up front. The singer's behind it, trying to be around and trying to sing behind the drums.
The
Yeah,
drums are
Bobby
extra
Blotzer-
loud.
The Bobby Blotzer experience, like a fist in your ass. The Bobby Blotzer experience. Please.
The drums are the loudest thing at the show.
The drum mix is turned up on, they're doing a new song. We're doing a new song. And it's just drums, and you just hear in the background.
Oh yeah, and it's nothing but reverb. It's nothing but.
It's all bottom end. You hear a little bass to help out, but there's no vocal. The vocals are down. Drum solo again. Drum solo. Yeah, I got news for you. If Warren DeMartini is rat, and if he was around, Robin, but rest in peace. But Warren DeMartini is rat, and Stephen Pearcy is rat. I can make an argument for either of those the same way I can make an argument for, Eddie Van Halen and either Dave or Sammy. But I cannot support, if Alex Van Halen said, hey, I'm going to go around touring as Van Halen, the drum sound of Van Halen, and we'll get a couple of hired guns. It's not going to work, Van
Halen. See, now it's getting good. Van Halen is one of those bands where you really can't replace any of them, especially Eddie. I mean, just imagine.
Eddie is Van Halen. Let's get that out of the way.
Van Halen going out with a different guitar player.
His last name is Van Halen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's no Van Halen without Eddie.
No, actually, without any of them, really. I mean,
it's the frontman and Eddie. I mean, you can take away, as you've seen, the bass player, because Wolfgang filled in for Michael Anthony. I'd rather have Michael Anthony, but Wolfgang did a good, respectable job.
And Wolfgang is a Van Halen.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very entitled. If you're not going to get back Michael Anthony, Wolfgang is talented and he is family. So, kudos.
They definitely have a major musical bond between the three of them.
Yeah.
Eddie, Alex, well, the three twins. I guess that's what they call their company now.
Let's see. Brett McCord. Have you ever met any of the members of Def Leppard? I think at one point I met Phil Collin. You had a brush with Phil Collin, literally at NAMM. Tell that story.
I was in the not the Fender room, but the what do you call it? The other Fender room. Yeah, the Jackson, the Charvel, the Gretsch, the EVH. The smaller companies. And I'm walking out. And as I'm walking out, these two huge guys come walking in, and they're like, "Get out of the way, everybody! Out of the way! Out of the way!" And Phil Collin from Def Leppard is walking in between them, and he bumps right into my arm as I'm walking out. I'm like, "Oh, it's him!" And it's just like, "Oh," and that guy's he's got some some arms, So my arm was sore the rest of the day because of the guy from Def Leppard,
No, he's jacked. He's totally jacked. He's always got his shirt off, so he works out.
Oh, yeah.
He works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Def Leppard's great. Oh, and I guess technically he's in the band. Vivian Campbell, I've met a bunch of times. I have a couple of his guitars. So
he's been in Def Leppard for
a while.
What, 27, almost 30 years.
But you know what? I don't really think about it that way. I'm still thinking Steve Clark, who passed away.
Vivian Campbell still to us that aren't super hardcore fans, he's still like the new guy in the band.
Yeah.
Even though
Vivian Campbell, holy shit. White Snake and Dio and monster player. Vivian, I have a few of his guitars. I will bring on the show one day.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, he's great. And so there's your like I said, Phil Collin, like I think I briefly said something to him at like Norm's guitar store or something in passing. Like, oh, that's cool. And that's cool, but I don't know him. Vivian I've spoken to. Vivian I've met. So there you go.
He seems like a really cool dude.
Vivian? He's nice. He's he doesn't like selling guitars, so we disagree on things. But no, he's a nice, nice enough guy. I mean, we have mutual friends too. Let's see. I wonder, Romeo Delight 90 wants to know, I wonder who could bench more, Lynch or Phil Collin? Lynch could probably bench Phil Collin.
Wow. Just imagine them arm wrestling.
Yeah, right? Vivian is a good replacement, though, in Def Leppard. He's got a great tone, and he fits right in. Let's see. Bobby Lopez or Lopes? I like I said, I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Wants to know if I have any Les Pauls. I do. I have four Les Pauls, basically from 78 to 89. Les Pauls, my thing about Les Pauls, I like them if I get the right ones, but I'm so finicky about Les Pauls. I can order on Reverb an old Jackson, an old Charvel, an old Kramer, an old BC Rich, and know generally what sort of to expect. Les Pauls are so hit or miss. And if it's not something I could play in person and just tell if I'm going to bond with or not, I'm real finicky on those. So I can't buy a Les Paul, say on Reverb, just because, wow, that's a cool color or something. It doesn't work for me, I mean, even out of the four I have, I definitely gravitate toward three of them, and one of them hardly gets any play, just because I bought it, because of the color. I played it for like 3 minutes, and I was like, oh, I could probably get used to this. And it's like, I can, but not as much as I find myself reaching for the others, craving to play the others, like I really love, my 78s and my 89. I mean, I really, love them. So 4 Les Pauls in total. Let's see. Any PV Vandenbergs? No, but I do like the look of them. And I do have one of Adrian Vandenberg's personal guitars. Real recognizable. I'll bring it on the show one day. Let's see.
96.
All right, we need 4 more thumbs up so we could all go home. So we could leave this recording studio and have dinner with my girlfriend. Not you guys have dinner with my girlfriend. Me have dinner with my girlfriend. Let's see. I never buy a Les Paul online. Mad Dog agrees. Bobby, you're very welcome. Thank you, brother. You rock.
Good night, Jimmy.
I got to ask, because Avery's guitar stuff is asking what I want to. Bobby, how do you say, is it Lopez or Lopes? Can you pronounce it out for me down there, please? In the meantime, I'm gonna answer Soda Pop's question. Do I have any of Lita Ford's guitars? I don't, but I had a chance to buy 2 of them over the years. I've approached Lita about certain ones that she won't sell, and she's countered with 2 that she did sell that I didn't have interest in. So, hopefully I will someday get the right mix with Lita, where she offers to sell me something I want rather than just to own one of her guitars, because I'm not in it to to own something that doesn't appeal to me personally that I'm not going to play. If I'm not going to play it, it's not something I'm going to buy. Let's see. Okay, it's Envel. The way you pronounce Bobby's last name, because this is fun. It's like envelopes. So it's Bobby Lopes. So Bobby elopes with,
envelopes.
With his girl. Okay. So
that's a good way to put it.
That is a good way to put it, because an idiot like me needs that Sesame Street level dumbing down. I do. I really do. So thank you, Bobby. You rock. Let's see. Yeah, Todd A.K. Soda Pop. Lita's Yellow Mockingbird was one that I asked about. I asked about that. I asked about her Violet bitch. I asked about her red Warlock with the skull coming out of the toilet. The main one she uses, she offered to sell me the backup, and the backup just really has never been played. So it just kind of defeated the purpose for me, you know? If it was her main one with the broken headstock that's been repaired, then I was into it. But yeah, but that Mockingbird is stunning. You know, I've seen that thing like an inch away from me, and it's really, really cool. But I have a yellow Mockingbird, but not Lita's. I have a lot of Mockingbirds. I love old BC Rich. So any more thumbs up we could squeeze out of there? Let's see. While we're waiting for those last few thumbs up, Romeo Delight wants to know, do I collect any 80s bass guitars? I don't play bass, so the only basses I have, and this is where I break my own rule that, like, I have them and I, own them, but I don't really play them. Like, I could play a couple of bass lines, but I don't, like, sit on the couch and play bass the way I do relaxing playing guitar. So I do have 3 basses. They all belong to Jerry Dixon from Warrant. You can see him in all the Warrant videos and stuff. And, cool. Jerry's a great guy. Warrant is an early favorite band. I love them. So I do have those. I'll bring them on the show one day.
Cool. Yeah, I had their album.
Which one?
Dirty,
rotten, filthy, stinking rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that one back in the day. 97.
Mad Dog wants to know if I collect vintage dildos. I do have this antique Iron Age dildo. And what this was at the early time of dildo collecting, when they were made of solid iron. And men were going off to the Civil War. Women were lonely for months at a time. So, cannonball material basically is what this is made of. Solid iron. It weighs a ton. I only have it for show purposes. Again, I'm a straight man here, but I do collect these. Yes. So, Johnny has one.
I've got this one.
Same Civil War cast iron dildo right there. So yes, to answer that question, thank you, Mad Dog. Let's see. All right. How many thumbs up are we at? Nightbot Zone. Thumbs up. Come on, we got to end the show.
97.
3 more.
Yeah.
Maybe if I reflash the 2 guitars I showed earlier, maybe we could squeeze out those last 3. So I showed earlier, for those of you that, haven't watched it in rerun yet, neon yellow Ibanez Fireman, custom, very, very bright yellow. There you go.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even imagine how yellow this thing is. And celebrity guitar today, the Tom Kiefer Cinderella Pat's Dogs commercial, which YouTube, if you haven't seen it, it's fucking funny and the song is catchy. So Ibanez Iceman 78, a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a great guitar, man.
I was so happy to get it just because it's a running joke on the show, just because we like to joke about that Cinderella, commercial, and it's funny and stuff. And when I got the opportunity to buy that, I was like, I already like Cinderella a lot, so I'm happy to get one of Tom's guitars. But the fact that it's the one he had in that commercial, that's really funny to me. So I hope you guys in the chat like that. What pickups are in that Fireman? Jimmy Bitter wants to know. I don't know, because that came to me custom. I've never pulled it out. It's one of the few all single coil guitars that I have. I'm mostly a humbucker guy. I just saw that though, and I really wanted to have that. So, yeah. Janice Lala, welcome back. Yeah, we're still going. We're holding out for 3 more thumbs up.
2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Well, we're almost done.
At 98. Yeah, and that guitar, that's a rare guitar just because it has the 3 single coils and a locking tremolo.
Yeah, I mean that was
you never see that. You never see that.
Order. That was a custom order from Ibanez, And,
Any rocker is not going to be playing 3 single coils and a Floyd.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
a weird combo, but I fell in love with that thing. I really did.
Yeah.
Soda Pop says he has to pee. Somebody leave 2 thumbs up so we can go pee. Let's see. Did you and Jonathan thumb? I don't know what Janice means.
Yeah, I did. Does that
Okay.
count? If we leave
Oh,
our
we
own
did.
thumbs
Yeah,
up,
we did. Yeah,
does that count?
Sure it
count.
does. Sure it does. If it gets people home to dinner, of course it does. Soda Pop wants to know what's behind me. Is that a porn collection? For those of you that don't know me, like public persona, I am a massive, massive comic book reader. I read since I was like 4 years old. I've been huge into comic books, and all that you see on shelves behind me are trade paperbacks and graphic novels. So I'm a huge comic book. I also collect comic book original artwork, the hand-drawn artwork used to make the comic books. So like all that kind of stuff is totally in my wheelhouse. I love comic books. Huge. Let's see.
Tessie Switch says if they're stock, it's the DiMarzio injectors in the bridge and neck, area 68 in the middle.
I'm not sure. I mean, for that one, they're what it came with. But again, I'm not sure if, on that custom order they requested anything. Like I would know if they were rail pickups. I'd say, oh, okay, they're they're this. But I'm not sure. But I mean, maybe you could tell. Let's see. I don't think you could tell just by looking. But let's see. Bring it a little closer for you guys. Is that clear?
Here, let me do this.
They look like any other fucking pickups.
I know.
That's
Man. Oh, I gotta go though, man.
All right, man.
Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye. Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next Tuesday. Johnny will see you guys on Friday. You guys all rock. Thank you so much. Irish goodbye.